I will. You know, what, fuck it. I'm just gonna take 2 coins. I can't think of anything right now. Can I just take the 2 coins instead for today?
1 coin, yes.
Or the 1 coin?
Hold on. Did I say 1? You got a full success, right?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
2.
Okay, cool. I can use that to upgrade my minion, right?
You can, yeah, 1 coin per minion upgrade.
Cool. So I can make my little minion assistant guy. So here's my idea is so all the numbers of like minions like is it always 1 to 3 minions?
It's always 1 to 3. Did you have to rebuy your minions?
No, not yet.
Okay, because when you rebuy them, you can re-roll that.
So
he only has one minion.
Correct.
I'm thinking only ever having 1 minion, and if that one dies,
It just gets taller.
It comes back as like it's the same 3 kobolds but in a different configuration.
I just want to see the kobold get taller over time, honestly.
So you should check out the minion upgrades in the book.
So like if the assistant has a tragic death, when I re-roll my next guy, if I roll like say 3 guy, they come back as like they're 3. They come as 3 kobolds or something, or they come dressed as goblins or something. Or if they roll another 1, like they come back as like a different guy, like the persona and the
yeah.
But like narratively, I'm gonna keep it as like the same shtick because it's just I think it's wholesome and I like it.
Sure. So maybe look up expendable or companion. Both of those upgrades will kind of help your minions do what you're thinking. And also just keep in mind, like the number of minions, it doesn't have that big of an effect on like mechanically on what your minions can do. It's primarily flavor. So
same with
don't sweat it if you have one.
Just flavor, right? Like it just means every minion I come up with, I'm gonna pretend it's this.
For sure, yeah, but like with companion, right? Your minion can basically always find a way not to be dead, right? With expendable, they just show up again even though they die.
Really?
Hello.
Just get the companion upgrade. It's fucking great.
That is a good upgrade.
Now,
let me tell you, I'm not sad about it.
Now, Garrett, what level rooms did you say we were building?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna choose.
I missed last week, so I'm not sure where y'all are at. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Hey, what are you building?
Santa's workshop. Duh.
Hell yeah.
Nothing but Santa's workshop.
Fucking go.
For my elves, of course.
Of course.
Can it be like super fucked up Mad Max style?
I thought that was what the torture room was.
Nope.
Well,
doesn't the torture room?
I
have
built the torture room.
Butthole in it.
Nope.
What room has like the really creepy butthole?
That is the Sarlacc room.
So we also have to build hallways. Apparently, we have to use our actions for that.
I love that everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say.
So Ben, I'm just gonna smash your drawing there, because we're gonna draw the real stuff. So when it comes to connecting hallways, so rooms will connect automatically if they're within 2 squares of each other.
Okay.
I would suggest keeping them within one square, but they'll connect automatically with 2. And if you want a hallway longer than that, then you need to build a hallway as a room.
Okay. Are we all able to build a room, or what's the rules?
Yeah. So every
I thought it was a down action.
It's a downtime action.
Okay.
Bumble, since you weren't here, you can have a downtime action to build a room too, just because you won't have to be left out. Does anybody want to summarize for Bumble what the fuck happened last time?
I ran away after looting a farmhouse.
So let's start at the beginning.
So last week was our session to raid a town. We did. Who's outside of the city watch? we raided the people outside the city.
No. We raided the city watch, or no, we raided the merchants. That's what what it was.
There we go. We raided the merchants. Thank you.
No.
No, we raided the City Watch.
Yeah, the city watch is the tier 1. Will you change the
Oh,
scene
is
for
it?
us?
Oh, I thought it was the tier 4. Okay.
So we can
well,
see the.
Anyway,
Here, maybe this will help.
Yeah.
I need an image.
Well, the important thing
Bring
is
out
we
the map,
actually
Thank
we
you.
actually fucked over a tavern, which
okay. Yes. No. We raided the city watch, and if you zoom in, you'll notice the pinging right to the right of it
Yes.
is like this like little tavern town looking thing.
So cute.
For cinematic purposes, that was a tavern that we went to go raid. Half of us snuck in, half of us were on the outside waiting.
we burned all their food.
Yeah, so we got
And then
discovered.
stole
The party
it.
outside got discovered, and to like scare people away from us, we started throwing fireballs and shooting arrows.
As you do. Okay.
As you do.
And things
That-
got out of hand quite quickly.
very quickly. Silvervine ended up fighting the barbarian for like most of the night by himself.
So what happened with that Silvermine? You were fighting Barbarian. You had 2 other guys with you. They both
And they
ran away,
They
leaving you
both just
alone.
ran away. I was floored, dude. I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, let's be real here. Lord Crevice has taught me to run away, and so I followed his teachings, and I ran away.
Look, man, I
You should
respect
convert.
it, honestly.
You should convert to Lord Crevice. You know, he's more than
Look,
willing
man.
to accept you into his service.
Nah, Silvervine picked a fight, and Silvervine stuck with the fight. All right.
And to be quite honest, I mean, you did pretty good against Barbarian.
I didn't die, surprisingly.
Yeah, and that's what I meant by pretty good. And eventually Barbarian got distracted back away, because the party, you know, I guess they took pity on you or something. I don't know.
Well, also there was like an explosion I set off. I ended up running into like a burning bar, getting
Yeah.
surrounded by city guards.
yeah, and
Yeah, the whole shebang.
got decentralized and told not to resist anymore.
I mean,
Yeah,
did
called
he
in a bunch of
understand
angry
that? I don't think he
spiders.
understood that. You know,
No, he certainly didn't.
no.
No. Yeah.
I think you're making stuff up now. You know.
I mean, the kicks to the face he understood, but
yeah, but
the words not so much.
that's what I'm getting at.
What is resisting? You know?
Is that what they were saying to you? I thought they were just saying, you know, kill.
You know.
They looked pretty angry, but you know, I was like 50,
Oh, they were
100 feet away from you.
furious.
Yeah, what are you
I
talking?
mean-
You were back in
Yeah,
space
that's what I'm
by
saying.
that
Like,
time.
that's what I'm saying. It's like they looked pretty angry. I just left.
Just like staring outside the window, like, ah, man, they're really going to hand
They're really beating the shit out of
town
him.
right now. What's going on out there, man? I'm getting kind of concerned.
Exactly, and I was like, he's got it.
But in the end, your brutal beating did provide the distraction needed to get that giant chest of gold away from the tavern there.
Hey, man, I did my part, and I don't think anybody can take that away from me.
That's true. Well, I mean,
They can.
challenge accepted.
I would really appreciate if you didn't. You know, it'd be really cool if
It'd
you
be
just
pretty cool if you didn't.
if you just let me be. I got punished enough, don't you think?
No,
Yeah. So
he does not.
the barbarian was a tier 1 adventurer, which was 1 tier above you guys. The score last time was a pillaging raid, which means you're just going to get the gold,
Nice.
the loot, and pillaging raids are always more difficult than standard raids. So that's why, I mean, pretty much everybody almost died by the time we got out of there. It was actually kind of, you know what, Wugs healed. That's why he didn't
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
So, yeah.
He also healed some other people too.
Exactly. Otherwise, we would have had character deaths. But you guys got the gold, made it back. We haven't rolled the calamity yet, so we don't know what the blowback from this raid is quite yet. But you got all the gold back. Everybody got tons of loot rolls. almost everybody got a nice item if they wanted, or 2 gold. And what's it? We all bought back minions, and then everybody else, spent their their downtime action on dungeon build.
Mm-hmm.
So
Watch
that
your
brings us
step.
back to the dungeon where we're building. So when you build, if you want to follow in the rule book, this whole thing starts on page 197.
Mm-hmm.
You can build tier 1 rooms, tier 2 rooms, tier 3 rooms are off limits.
What would we have to do to get tier 3?
To build a tier 3 room, you would have to use your downtime action to start a tier 3 room build. It's an 8 segment clock.
Mm-hmm.
When the clock is full, the shell of the room is there, and then you'll have to achieve, you'll have to get one final thing through a raid to complete it. Kind of like how we had to raid to get the mine tracks for your mine. Whatever tier 3 room you want to build, there will be something missing that you'll have to raid for. And then you have it. So tier 3 rooms are just kind of longer term project than just a single, down.
Also, you're gonna put a room on our map.
Sorry, say again.
Also, you're supposed to put a room on our map. We earned a resource or something.
That's right. Yeah, there was a discovery roll, and it turned out to be a resource and/or stockpile. I will add that room once we've drawn in all the other rooms, because discoveries are where I get to subvert your dungeon design. So
what page number again? Sorry.
197.
Okay.
197 is where the rooms start, and then below, if you keep going, there's traps, tricks. Blocks.
Thank you. Okay, I found it now. Okay.
Why would you subvert my dungeon?
Well, so
He hates
that's
us.
to.
Why
Well,
do you hate me?
so
I
that's
thought
to.
we were friends.
That's to prevent you guys from being able to build a perfect adventurer killing,
I
gauntlet.
promise you that will not be a problem.
I mean, I'll promise you this: the room I'm building is a prison, and it's going to be off of the torture chamber. I mean, that's as basic as it's going to be for me.
All right, well, go ahead and draw it in there. It can be, anywhere up to 3x3.
3x3. Okay, sorry.
Question.
I kind of drew that fucked up.
Room or a trap, or is it a room and a trap?
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I
is
was gonna
what it
ask,
is.
can you put a trap in the room?
So you can build a room, a trap, or a trick. Those are connected by orbs. Yeah. So if you wanted a trap in the room, you guys would have to work together to build a room and a trap.
All right, there's my 3x3.
Question.
Cool. Let's throw a label on that just so I don't fucking forget it. That's a
Would-
prison, right?
Yeah, it's just a prison. Would that be like for the label? Is that something I would put, or is that, or not the label, but is that would be the text? Just so I know for next time.
Yeah, you can use text. I already labeled
Okay.
it for you.
Thank you.
Okay, and
I have an idea.
yeah, I have my. Okay, I want to build my minor room. Right, that's what.
You can do tier 1 or tier 2. So
Tier 1 or 2. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was reading.
Jack, you've given me an idea for a trap.
Assign a single. Okay, fine. Oh, it's minion. Okay. Minion layer. Yes, I would like to build a minion layer.
is this your workshop?
Yes.
I don't like how evil that laugh is.
I mean,
Scares
you
me.
have to be evil when you're in this group.
Fair enough. Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Where's the drawing tools? I don't know where you
on the
have
far right, or sorry, far left, right below where it has like a mouse pointer is like a square.
Oh, draw shape.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
wait,
oh.
a minion room? Or minor room?
I don't
She's doing a minion layer.
minion layer, but I think I
Oh, level 2 minion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
If
see
you
it.
don't, if you don't like what you draw, it is kind of janky. Just tell me, I'll smash it.
Can you fix mine? Thank you. I don't know. Just put it below that room. Below that one. Like you saw where I was trying to put it.
Okay.
Please. And I'd like it to connect. Can I make it connect to that thing?
It just
Even though
has-
there's like
You can.
To the big square
Okay.
one?
They will all kind of.
Yeah.
It'll connect because as long as it's
I know
within
the table,
one
like the
square.
torture table will be in front of the door a little bit, but it'll be fine.
Your room is a bit running into, running into the sanctum. Let's. How about? Oops.
Fine. Can we go up a little?
Here, so you can have a 1 square gap, is what I'm trying to say. It'll auto connect that close.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Can we squeeze it up a little higher so it connects up there?
It'll connect up there.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. As long as it's within 1 square of another room,
Okay.
it'll connect.
And this is Santa's workshop, aka the minion lair for my goblins / elves. And these minions get morale and each recovery and take +1d when defending this room against invaders. Give it 2 atmospheric traits from the minor room list. So two
Oh, it's
traits.
a defensive thing?
Yeah. So
Oh.
two traits. I will choose cluttered because there's just, I mean, toys and oh, who knows what else is in here for another time. And cold. Cuz it feels like feels like the North Pole for some reason. I don't know why. It has that feeling, but
Yeah, it makes no sense, but it
Yeah,
is.
no sense.
We're in the middle of the desert, who knows?
But it's cold and cluttered.
Okay. Got more rooms to build.
Do we? I thought. Did everyone take the action?
I took the action.
Pretty much everybody did, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny took it. You took it.
So if I wanted to build like a pair of stairs that like turned into a slide and led to the lake, can I do that?
Help me understand what you mean exactly.
From
like,
where?
yeah.
I don't know how do I ping?
Yes, but you
Click
gotta
and
know where
hold.
those stairs are going from.
If you're on the mouse option, you just click and hold. Like that.
Yeah. From this room to the lake, I want to build like a slide.
You want to trap that there.
Yeah.
So we've already got some traps in there. That's totally cool. You could add another trap if you like.
I mean, I can add it to like one of the newer rooms.
Yeah. So the bridge there, once it's repaired, and it will take 1 gold or a downtime action for you guys to repair the bridge. It's a flip over bridge now. So when you get up onto the bridge, if you stand there too long, it will flip over, dumping you all anyone into the water below. If you would like to add a slide somewhere
Well,
in there, I just
well,
need to
it's
know how
the,
to
like-
visualize it so I can
Yeah.
draw it for you.
So like the exit should be by the lake. It should be like trying to like take the heroes.
Danny, grab your
back.
drawing tool and show what you're thinking.
So on the upper left, under the mouse icon,
Yeah. So there'll be like a hole here. There'll be like a hole here. And then there's just a slide connecting the two.
well, how about instead of a slide from... I know this is your trap, I was just giving some thoughts.
You're good.
What about from the lake to the prison?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Like the runoff from the lake takes you to the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Fall in.
Or they swim through a tunnel and they get to the prison,
So you could create tunnel, or what I would call technically a hallway, right between those two. The action of having them slide on the floor would be more of a trick, which is basically a trap that doesn't hurt anybody. So you can do one or the other, but not both in one action.
I'll do the trick, I guess.
Okay, there's no room for the trick to be in yet, but
Okay.
I mean, what I guess what I'm saying is like one downtime action is enough to build both of those things. You need 2 downtime actions. So
Okay.
if-
Can I
if
like
you could-
start the project then?
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want to build a hallway, and do you want to connect it to the prison?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of hallway is this? Who's drawing this?
Not me.
Not me.
Whoever
There we
is
go.
red.
Yeah, that's me.
It was me all along. Oh shit.
Nice. So we got a little hallway there. I do encourage you guys to think about what will happen when an adventurer walks through here. Might influence where you put your stuff.
Okay. Can I do I'd actually like to put a trap.
Oh wait, can we make an
Or
alarm?
actually, I think it would be a trick.
Oh yeah, we did say we wanted an alarm.
Yeah.
You can make an alarm. That's going to be a tier 2 trick.
Cool. That's not what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go. I want to put a trick in this room here. I would like to put like I'd like to put a skeleton on the wall, right? Hear me out. I'd like to put a skeleton on the wall. In clothes and like put a bag over his head so you can't tell he's a skeleton. We'll call this skeleton Frank with a Y. So Franklin with the Y is on this wall. Now, when the person walks in here, Franklin's gonna be Lord. They're gonna be Lord to Franklin. He's gonna be like, "Oh my God, is someone there? Help me!" And they go over. The trigger for this trap is attempting to free Franklin. Right? What it'll do is it'll cause like this, like the floor and like the wall to like fling the person over into the prison. I imagine the wall and floor kind of look something like this. And it dumps them in the prison.
Okay. Sure.
Or it could rotate. It could be like a Scooby Doo like spinny thing.
That works.
But that's my thing.
So now erase everything you drew up there. Appreciate the illustration, but it's a lot of shit for me to fucking erase.
Okay. Do I have an eraser?
You have to go to the selection mode, the mouse pointer, and then select the things that you would like to delete. You get one thing per line. That's why I asked. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I do want you guys to read what the prison room does. Or here, I'll read it for you. A prison is a room with 4 cells that can contain prisoners who can't escape without opportunity. If invaders enter the prison, they make a fortune roll equal to the dungeon tier to determine whether prisoners can be freed and if they join the invaders. So, pushing invaders into the prison may not be something you
I want to imprison
want
the
to have
invader.
happen, right?
I want my thing to put the guy into one of the cells.
Don't think that can be. Well, that's unconventional, is
What
what
is
I'll
the
say.
point of our prison? Where are these prisoners coming from? Is it just stocked with prisoners like a commodity?
No, I mean, actually, you guys captured a prisoner, but I think you guys ended up murdering him. You remember when we very first started? There were some dwarves that were hiding in the cave.
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, okay. Well, this was literally the first session, or second session. But
I mean, I
But
had
yeah.
to make a sacrifice, guys.
yeah, they died. So no, you don't have any prisoners right now. But it's where you keep your prisoners is what the prison is. It's not like a trap. You would have to capture them and put them in there for it to be effective. If they just walk in there, they'll actually get a chance to free prisoners that that are in there.
Well, that's no good. That makes the prison kind of lame. In this context.
I
Not
mean,
in all, not in all contexts.
the only reason I brought it up is because I could see where the wind was blowing, and I was like, oh, it doesn't work that way.
Well, I understand that it doesn't work that way, but that doesn't make me any less disappointed. Okay. Well, I don't really have another idea.
I mean, Franklin the Skeleton can totally still do
Nah,
what you-
fuck Franklin.
Yeah,
He's useless.
okay. Okay, I'm getting rid of Franklin.
Fuck Franklin. Franklin's useless. Let's see. Dude. Okay,
Also, keep in mind we can move all of this stuff around. It does not necessarily have to be where you've drawn it right now. But when we're done, then yeah. Once I turn it into actual map, it's set in stone. So till then, you can just move your boxes around. If you go to your little selection tool, use the mouse pointer.
I'm reading.
You can click on the lines itself, and if you drew them, you can shift them around and put them wherever you want.
That's cool, I guess.
I think Ben had a good suggestion earlier. I think maybe not everybody was here at the time, but there's like really not a whole lot up at the very entrance to your prison. There's a lot of room to add more stuff that would be distracting, and just more rooms to force your to force the adventurers to walk through.
Right.
Looking at the
And even Danny, you might want to rethink your slide concept, because again, the prison doesn't, like, if they were dumped into the prison, it wouldn't trap them there.
If they were dumped into the what's it called? Into the torture room, what would happen there?
Well, I mean, it's just like, in terms of the mechanics, it's just a room. What the torture room gives you is additional position and effect when you are torturing someone, which makes it easier to get information out of them if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many types.
Okay, well then, I mean, I guess I can move Santa's workshop up there where it's a pass through, if it's at the very top, and then it can, eventually have more stuff built onto it to the right and below it, heading towards the water. So can we do that since we haven't
We totally can.
committed?
Yeah, where do you want to put it?
Am I able to grab it? No.
Oh,
As I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No worries. You have to use the selection tool, which is the very first tool in the list.
Select.
Yeah, it's the little mouse arrow.
Okay. Let's try this again. Select.
Yeah.
Now-
Get your selection tool, and then you left click on the drawing itself. You may not be able to move it because it's my drawing.
See,
It-
Garrett lied
It
to
will
you.
not. It will not. I'm sorry. I've selected multiple
So-
times.
There's nothing that
So
you
can you
Around
go up
here
higher?
somewhere? Yeah,
Up
sure.
higher. Up all the way to the top.
Like up there.
Yeah, because I want it to be a pass through, and I want to leave room for another room in between mine and the water. That's why I want
Okay.
it up at the top. So
Danny, did you want to reconsider your hallway?
He is on mute.
oh, but there is a trap. Isn't there a trap there? I thought there was a trap, like a door that leads to nothing. Didn't we have?
We used to have that. We moved it because when we played it, we realized that it was quite useless to have a delaying trap right at the entrance to the dungeon.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Just making sure. So.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
Cool. I'd like to put a secret tunnel from Santa's workshop I feel like secret tunnel could be like kind of underneath things, right? So it could go pretty much anywhere.
It can, yeah. General rule of thumb though, hallways shouldn't be much more than 9 squares long.
Okay, but it can go under other things. Is that chill? Like under
That's-
other rooms?
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
9 squares. Cool. Gonna give Santa's workshop like a secret tunnel out, so your boys can escape.
Nice.
Let's say so 1. Can I actually connect it like from? Can I do something like? Oh man. Like from here to here, to this corner, like just straight down, quarter to quarter.
And you want to connect the Starlight Pit with.
The Starlight Pit with Santa's workshop with a secret tunnel.
Okay. Just gonna put a little S in there so I remember it's secret.
Cool. And then later we can put a trap for a tunnel.
So Danny, I see you're back.
Hey, yeah, sorry, Allie's sister got into a car accident.
Oh, fuck.
She's okay. She's fine.
That's good. Are okay?
I mean, it's a little scuffed up, but nah, it looks completely fine.
Is anything ever okay?
That's good.
Yeah, no, the pictures made it look a lot worse than it was. She brought the car here, and I'm like, nope, these tires are exactly the same. You're fine.
Didn't bend the frame or anything crazy.
I
like
mean, the rim's a little bent, but you know, you can just take that off.
that? Cool. It's drivable though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I still told her to like go get it checked out, just like to double check, but like she's fine for the night. I would drive that car.
Okay. Well, while you were gone, I realized that that everybody was thinking that the prison was gonna like trap invaders of your dungeon. That's not what the prison does. The prison is where you keep your prisoners. If invaders go into your prison, they have a chance to free your prisoners.
Ooh, we get a little bit of risk in the game.
Yeah.
I
and-
love self-punishment.
And with that clarification, I thought
space.
you might want to reconsider where you put the hallway.
Honestly, if it didn't piss everybody off, I'd probably keep it. I love the idea of like risking something.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Totally fine with me.
I bet you would love that, Garrett.
But if you want to reconsider it, you know, feel free. See, we moved Santa's workshop and then, switched off the trap. He also was making a thing to put people in prison. So
Can I do a hallway from the room Rico and Pico is in to where fucking the 3 gnomes are, I guess?
so where the 3 gnomes are. Where is that?
From here to here. Oops, sorry. We're under thrust, screw tape, and gross blunder.
Gross blunder.
Gross blunder, thank you. I don't know if that's allowed because that's a really fucking long one.
Yeah, so generally hallways are like 9 squares or less.
Okay.
Or around 9 squares, right?
Okay,
So
then I'll just go from here to here.
you
I'll
just-
connect the 2 rooms.
okay, I'll tell you, you don't have to spend a whole downtime for just connect because they're very close. We can just make a door.
Square.
Square.
Get it, guys. We made a square.
But yeah, keep in mind you can make a room, a hallway, a trap, or even a trick.
Okay, can I make like a spike trap in the floor of the hallway? Can I do that on top? What
For sure. Where do you want to put it?
just like in the hallway, just on.
Oh, just right there.
Yeah,
Trap.
it's like Rico and Pico think they're smart, so they just put like a bunch of slime covered leaves over all the spikes.
You know, as you do.
They're like, there's nothing weird about this. Like,
Excellent. There's a spike trap there.
Fantastic.
When
When
you-
you convention, boys.
When you make this the trap, I mean, we know what happens if you fall on the spikes, but what triggers the trap? Is it just like a deadfall, or they just as soon as they step in there, it would trigger?
yeah, I mean, it's just leaves, you know. So it would probably just like the second like they step over, they'll probably just like lose their balance and be like, uh-oh.
Someone left all these leaves in a dungeon.
This is weird. Who left all these here?
So for the trap, that's super good, right? You can, or not you can, but your character is responsible for that trap, meaning it's one of your dungeon duties.
Okay.
So right in on your sheet, there's a little place where you can put in your dungeon duties.
Trap maintenance.
Yeah. It's a spike trap, so I'm gonna call that a tier 1 trap. So you should add in a tier 1 spike trap, and whenever that trap is encountered, you roll the dice for it.
Okay. Tier 1 type what? Trap.
Yeah, the type is trap, and then the description you just say what it is, so you don't forget. Like some kind of spike trap. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Twizzle-manizzle.
Twizzle nizzle, dog.
Is that everybody? I think it is, because we have so few people here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. Well, the dungeon has been grown.
Huzzah.
Now I get to add a discovery. Here's the discovery. As you are building Santa's workshop, you find a new room opening up.
Lord Mortimer loves free real estate, guys. Raises the property value of the premises.
And this is we rolled for it last time. This here is a resource stockpile.
Ooh.
You find it's full of packing materials.
When you say packing materials, are you like
Foam peanuts and
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was gonna say,
tape,
like packing
Wrapping
peanuts.
paper, that kind of stuff.
That's oddly specific.
I don't know why it's next to Santa's workshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucked up things going on.
I love it. Are they multicolored wrapping materials?
They are now.
This is your workshop.
I love it.
Ooh, I do like page 198 in the book.
So what's the point of that room? What does it do?
It is literally just a stockpile. It doesn't do much.
Yeah, but it's a resource, not a detriment, right? So what does it provide us?
Packing materials.
Hacking materials.
Does that have an in-game effect?
If you make something out of it, then yes.
Because later on we can make more traps, so it's kind of like a good way to like think of something when it comes to making the next thing. I'll put a trap in there. That, you know, an endless pit of peanuts.
Bumble, we gotta talk about your crippling packing materials. Alright?
Exactly.
Can't believe you dug out this whole other room just for this.
Agreed. But no, it was here. We found it here.
We found it here.
As unlikely as that is, we found this here.
You know how some people have a wrapping room? I mean, that's this. There's like literally people who do this.
So,
Sweet. All right, put it together.
so now we are gonna do the calamity. So calamity is based on how much grumbling there is in your dungeon.
You're a grumbler.
Yep. So we calculate the amount of grumbling based on the 5 aspects of dungeon logic. So the first one is, does the layout of the dungeon feel like a dungeon?
More or less.
Do your minions enjoy living here?
I mean, that's a loaded question.
That seems like that's a loaded question, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, Rico
I mean-
and Pico get a Stockholm syndrome for all you know.
what if we got?
I mean, normally I answer all these questions in dungeons, so I feel like I'm being nice by giving you guys input.
Oh,
Oh, I thought these were all rhetorical questions.
yeah. We thought you were just asking yourself.
I thought you were just reading the criteria to us. Okay. Wait, what was the first one?
Does it-
Atmosphere.
Does it feel like a dungeon?
Do your minions like it?
Wait, can you put the map stuff on first?
What do you mean the map stuff?
Or can you? Or you're not gonna do that live? You're gonna do that later. Okay. gotcha.
Yeah, nah, dude. That would unless you want to sit here and watch
You
me
don't
do it
have
for
like
20
a
minutes.
yeah. No, I got you. You don't have like a tool like there's no easy way. You'd actually go fucking build it.
Yeah. Like I said, unless you want to watch me do it for 20 minutes.
And we appreciate that effort you put in, just so you know.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, are you gonna put? Are we gonna put hallways to connect the rooms though, or do those rooms unconnected?
Rooms that are within the square of each other will be connected.
So
So the prison will be connected to the torture chamber.
let's-
Yeah. Yep. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Okay.
So, how's the atmosphere feel, guys?
I
This
mean,
is
I
just
like
gut
it.
feeling. Don't think about it too hard.
I mean, it reminds me of a traditional dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, it's got.
Technically, the start of the dungeon is here, right? Not.
That's the entrance. Yep.
Yeah. So technically, this big like Tetris shaped room is also part of our dungeon. We can put things in there we want.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a delay in there last time.
It was utterly useless, but it was in there. Yes.
I mean, it
was for
feels
the
like a dungeon.
ambiance,
I have
Jake,
a
come on.
request or a suggestion, guys. At some point, is it possible to like, man, we have like all this dead space right here.
I mean, I'll
Yeah,
show you
we're-
Dead Space.
We're getting there. We're getting
No,
there.
I mean like it doesn't look like it's quite big enough to build things though, right? Other than a hallway straight down or something.
You
Is there a way
a couple
to
like 2x2 rooms in there.
can shift a hallway or something to make that space make use of that space? Like we could if we shift like everything a little to the left. Never mind. I was just I don't know why. I don't know why that was a thing.
Are you okay?
I'll just delete that big pink dong. There we go. So does it feel like a dungeon? I feel like the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Let's
like a
move on.
traditional dungeon.
Very
Have we been experiencing steady growth?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Excellent. Here's one where I think the answer is no. Are weaker creatures likely to face the adventurers before stronger ones? There is a strong hierarchy in dungeon.
Mhm.
Probably not, unless like some like high
Yeah,
gear
there-
outfit
there-
for
there-
escapades.
there's a reason that the first few areas of a dungeon are almost always filled with weaklings. Powerful monsters such as upgraded minions or upgraded creatures think it's beneath them to face the enemy first. They want those weaker than them to soften up opponents.
Good to know.
Yeah, so if you don't respect this dungeon hierarchy, you're going to lose loyalty fast, and it will make the calamities worse. So the reason I say no is we have a minion lair right at the entrance, which is a very strong room, right? Because you get an extra die when your minion's in there.
Well, I didn't know that when we were building this. I had it all the way down there. You said we needed more
Yeah,
stuff
we
up.
changed it for coherency.
Yeah, we changed it because you suggested it.
Why is God so cruel to us?
Yeah, I know. This
I-
uncaring
Because
God.
we're evil.
I feel like Bumble is saying this to Flash and Saucers. Middle of the lair. So we'll go with no for hierarchy. We can all, you can always move stuff around.
Okay, time out.
Just
Time
takes
out.
down
I have
time
an
action.
idea. What if I
Yeah.
had an idea that cleanses that problem?
Okay.
What's your idea?
Okay,
Swap the prison and Santa's
There.
workshop.
I did it. Now it's really late in the dungeon.
Yeah, but-
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good move.
What are we doing?
I removed the doorway between Santa's workshop and the very beginning of the map, leaving the secret hallway as the way to get to there.
Oh. Okay.
Up to you guys. We could solve that. If that's an issue, we can solve that issue by removing that hallway and not have to change anything.
I kind of like that, and then you still have to get there. But when Flash and Saucers want to go out or them come up that way. And I really didn't want to switch them with the prison because I needed them to be near their packing materials. So,
We can
I think-
later get a hallway or some kind of delivery system or another prison, right? We're gonna have more people. This bitch is gonna grow.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, yeah, this is literally just one
Okay,
downtime, and you
I'm
built all
down.
this stuff. Yeah, so
I'm down.
We can get you a prison chain if we need to, or a conveyor belt from the prison.
You know, as the saying
Another-
goes, bitches love conveyor belts.
I mean, you should play Factorio then. Another what's it? Another thing to remember is that you don't have to heal stress. You don't have to heal your health, right? That all just comes back when you're done with the rating cycle, right? So that frees up downtime actions. So
Gotcha.
you can spend more on building stuff. Which I actually really like, because I feel like in a normal Blaine's game, the downtime action that is most OP is train, and almost everybody just trains, and there's not like a lot of competition of like other really good, downtime actions that you could take. Whereas in this one, building in your dungeon is definitely the best, and it makes it an interesting choice to choose between that and all the other things you could do at downtime.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we're just given a good amount of skills at the start, and it's like, hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Now we all have distinct characters, and they don't have to blend together near the end.
Right, and yeah, just in terms of the mechanics, I think I like that. But in any case, moving on. Finally, loot and revelry. Nobody has overdone it with their revelry, right? That happens when you make a loot roll and you get a failure. So also we've never skipped raids or failed a raid. So I think you guys are doing great on loot. And finally, the last question. And I'm going to let you guys decide on this one. How we go.
Straight to jail.
Might be. Are you a worthy master?
Yes.
Now let me read you what
Hey,
what it
those
says.
minions died for me. That's all that mattered.
Okay. Worthy masters demand loyalty from their minions, whether it be out of respect or fear. You have to present a strong front, and any chinks in that armor quickly become apparent to those below you. If you give them a reason to, give them a reason to serve you by following through on your master plan and building a strong reputation as evil overlords among the surface. Engaging in activities that they see as below their masters, such as attacking weaker factions or backing down from confrontations, will surely weaken their loyalty towards you. I know what I think. What do you guys think? Speaking of which, we also have to come up with the next step in the master plan. But we'll do that after we finish Calamity. So I just need an answer on this, and that will tell me how many dice to roll for the Calamity.
What was the question? One more time. Sorry.
Do your
Are you
minions
worthy masters?
do your minions fear or respect
That's a
you?
loaded question.
Okay. I have a level 1. I have a 1 minion. I think, yeah, definitely. I think my one shitty minion looks really up to me at this point. I don't know about these person's minions, but mine does. What about you guys? Can everyone go individually on their minions and figure how they feel?
I had to hire new minions.
Well,
So that they know now. They now know that, I will fucking kill you.
I think I have a peaceful relationship with Rico and Pico. I've had no reason to use this steel-shaped club yet.
wait. Aren't we supposed to be beating them?
Yeah, we are. We're supposed to be evil.
Yeah, if not beating them might be a sign of weakness, actually, right?
Exactly.
I've not been beating my minions.
I use the bedazzled club.
So I'm gonna say short story. No, Garrett, we are not striking fear in the hearts of these minions.
We're not role-playing it or anything, so...
I mean, I will say Flash and Saucers are pretty happy. They're not scared of me.
No,
They're
hold on.
fine.
Now, is that what Bumble thinks, or is that really what's going on?
That's what Bumble thinks.
Have you?
I
have you met
mean,
Bumble's like a pretty happy dude.
he's like so happy all the time. I mean, maybe they're like over here in fear. I mean, he is walking around with this big old whip, very large pair of pliers that does pull out teeth. Oh, and he did see, that person that they thought was Jam and like covered himself in it. So, AK blood. So, I mean, they might be a little scared that he's crazy. And they're
Excellent. So, how about Bumble? Give me 3d6 for the Calamity roll.
okay. 3d6. Let's go.
5.
5, 5, 2.
So, A5 is a minor calamity.
Okay.
There's a bunch. Here, I'm gonna roll some dice.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
55.
55 what?
Ooh. One of your creatures roams the halls until it finds a creature or minion and devours them. One of your minions dies to the Scarlet Pit.
No.
I wonder whose minion shall I take?
Well, Bumbles can't die.
Is that because they're a cohort?
No, it's because they're companions.
Oh. Gotcha.
Companion upgrade. It's great.
No, I don't have I don't have companion upgrade, do I?
Wait.
Yours are base
No.
companions, I'm pretty sure.
I have cohort. Your minions are always elite with mindset. Oh, and companion upgrades. Sorry. You're right. I
Okay,
do. I forgot that.
I'm gonna roll one more dice. D4 because there's 4 of us.
Who's 2?
That is Mr. Tristan Wolf.
Hey, just got him back. Hey, they're dead.
Yep.
One
You
of them.
just got him back, and as soon as like you're turning around, you're in your torture chamber, like tending to the instruments. You turn around and you see them playing on the edge of the Scarlac pit. And as they're playing, a long purple tongue just reaches up out of the pit, grabs one of their ankles, yanks.
Well, you know, that'll teach them.
Yeah, one of them, you know, grabs onto the other and grabs onto the other, and the Sarlacc gets a nice meal. You can spend the gold to recruit minions again if you like.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll spend the gold to get my minions back.
Hey, that could have gotten a lot worse, guys. That could have been an invasion.
Dang.
So that was an easy calamity. It just cost you a gold, Tristan.
Yep. I'm just glad I crit rolled the treasure, so, you know. I was at 3.
Well. Alrighty. So calamity is done.
It's a good thing you like rolled really good on your loot roll, huh?
It is. It's almost like I said beforehand, I will roll shit and be happy. As long as I roll well on the loot.
Vaguely inspirational. Nice. Okay, so on the Shrouded Citadel sheet, I just pushed it to you guys. There is the master plan. We need to figure out what step 2 of the master plan is, because you have accomplished step 1,
What's
growing
step
the
one?
horde. Step 1 was growing the horde.
Okay.
Maybe you want to look at the map for thinking about step 2.
Wait, what's the end? Wait, do we already know the end of the master plan?
No.
I'm just trying to find where it says
here's how
master
to put it.
plan on it.
Your characters might know the end of the master plan right now, but the players almost certainly do not. We only have to think of the master plan one step out each time.
Gotcha.
So got you. Like this whole game is the flashback, right? or we're talking about the master plan. Or it's the whole it's the montage where it all gets enacted. Final session. Okay. Well, what can we have? Like, it can be anything basically. Is that just the goal we're gonna do next?
Yeah, pretty much. Hold on. There's
Is the master plan not always to get bigger?
it's not always to get bigger. No. Give me just a sec. There's a little blurb that I can read you about master plans. Just gotta fucking find where the fuck it is. They love to hide stuff in this book where it's like, oh, you have to look under, you know, dungeon drawing guide, and that's where everything is. Like, what? I swear, I saw it earlier today. Page 174. Thank you, Index. Hopefully you find me looking up a rule in the rulebook entertaining.
Oh, most certainly.
It's riveting.
I'm working on it.
We're all learning.
Okay. Here we go. The master plan. Every dungeon has a master plan, a purpose for existing. We work together to choose a plan that aligns well with our theme and the characters we're playing. In this way, we can together determine what we want the game to be about and be rewarded for playing towards the goals. So this is an XP trigger, right? So when we work towards this goal, we get an XP. And getting XP in this game is fucking hard, so that's really nice. So it says, first step is simple. Grow the horde. Set up your initial rooms, hire your minions, etc., etc. Once that step is completed and you're tier 1, which is right now, we establish the next step in the plan. We don't need to decide on what the final step is until it becomes clearer. PCs might have known the plan all along, but the player can figure it out as we go along. Each step should be broad enough to take 2 or 3 sessions to accomplish, usually needing a couple of raids. If a step becomes meaningless or is too narrow or whatever, we can just throw it away and start over, right, with a new step.
Nice.
So like some examples they give, clear the northern woods of foresters and loggers, right? You know, loosen the baron's grip on the peasantry. So these are like kind of high level. What do we want to do, right? Like you guys are becoming a power in the land here, in your own right. We're a tier 1 faction, so you've been, you know, lots of imps have been showing up. You've got, you know, minions and other monsters just waiting to get into your dungeon as soon as construction is complete. But so yeah, starting to become a thing. Personally, I like the dwarves would, I think, be fun to play with. The Umber Hulk, the incredible Umber Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've been fucking with the Merchants Guild and the City Watch a good bit, right? So maybe something else there.
You
Don't
guys
really.
fuck around with the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, apparently you guys wanted to kill him at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we were being violent, but I'm on board.
I mean, you're monsters. That's what you do.
Hey man, we don't need a
So, any ideas for a plan? Thoughts?
Well,
How about
we
you?
can do a rating, or we can like make an alliance with like medieval factions, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the evil factions you can talk to actually, so that helps a lot in making agreements.
Okay. So step 2 would be like a goal, like it doesn't have to be with the faction. We could say make an ally or something like that. Could
It
that
should
be like-
take 2 to 3 sessions. So, make an ally might be a little
Well,
simplistic,
you,
but
to make an
yeah,
ally, you gotta go and meet them, and then you gotta go do something for them, right?
yeah.
Just take
suppose.
over.
I guess it depends on how big of an ally. Make a powerful ally.
Yeah, yeah. That could be one. Yeah, for sure.
Is there a list of like example ones? Like, I'm just
Take
curious.
a look at page 174 of the rule.
All right, 174. Okay. Thank you. Oh, corrupt the woodlands forever, or bring pestilence and decay to the region. And then you have grow horde, clear this, do that. Interesting.
So it can be really anything you want, but it, you know, it gives direction to the game, and then you get XP for, you know, working towards that goal.
Oh man, I like this example here of break the power of the clergy. Because Bumble and clergymen do not get along because clergy do not believe in Santa. And
Bastard.
he just hates that. So
Teach him a lesson.
he needs to let him know about the pagan Santa here.
Very nice. I mean, I'm willing to go along with that just for, you know, spreading the good gospel of Lord Crevice. we're gonna corrupt the clergy. That's fine.
Well, it
Sure.
says break the power of clergy. That was that. Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
example
I'm just saying.
there.
I am all for that.
Okay.
Anybody
Again,
else?
Ben, what do you guys think about this whole discussion? Are you bored to death? Have I driven you to reading internet news endlessly in a doom scroll?
No, it's not that. It's just that I've been consuming many things tonight. Based
Are they
on-
in the forms
What
of
was the last
gummies?
suggestion? Sorry, I've been reading and laughing at the names, like the sitting monks, because I read it as the shitting monks. I've just been laughing to myself for like 5
Well,
minutes.
that's how they say it. They're the sitting monks.
Right.
They have a lisp.
They're really Kyle.
The last suggestion was to break the power of the clergy because Bumble has a problem with the clergy only believing in, like
Fuck 'em up.
Jesus and stuff, but he believes in Santa, which is very
Wait,
pagan.
Our first, so let me get
Go
this
fuck 'em
straight.
up.
Let me get this straight though. So our first, the first 2 steps in the big plan are to get, or the first 3 steps are get a house, get paid, overthrow religion,
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
like in that order.
In that
Yeah.
order. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Get paid once and then overthrow the church. Where's the church at?
The church is everywhere. Most
Yeah.
prominent in the little town down there that the Merchants Guild calls home. Or actually, it's kind of a big town. And then also up at the great fortress of the Adventurers Guild.
Lord,
I
you
was
go to
thinking that the shitting monks, they're also religious too.
They are, yeah. So are the
So,
really high elves. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of religion to go around here.
right. And I need to break them down because they don't believe
all
in
of it. Alright,
Santa.
is there a specific Lord Sport, I would like to know if there is a specific religion, yes, that you would like to overthrow instead of all religions.
Well, I mean, we can just start with the monks here because they don't believe in Santa.
Oh, yes, sitting monks, their posture very bad. Standing desk and way to go. Yes.
So what do you think, Danny? You've been very, very quiet.
I'm down to go fuck up the monks.
Nope.
I'm down to go overthrow religion.
So I'm
Okay.
I'm a little confused. I'm down for it, and I will participate in the overthrowing of the sitting religion, because I'm all about standing and good posture and stuff. That seems like a good worthwhile thing to do. But my question is that what we're narrating as step 2 of the master plan? Is overthrow the sitting monks' religion?
Yeah.
Or are we like killing the sitting monks? Or are we taking them over? Like, what does that translate to though? Are we just trying to?
We don't have to know that right now. We're
In
really-
in the example, it was bring pestilence and decay to the region, right? And this was just one part of it, and we don't really know what that overarching thing is. We're just like fucking shit up right now. So that's how I'm seeing it.
I'm all for going and hitting the sitting monks for what it's worth. Lord Schwartz are very confused by our team planning, yes, but evil is evil, yes.
They don't believe in
That's
Santa.
what the group has voted for. Overthrowing religion. I will not stand in the way of the group.
Right.
I don't have a better idea off the top of my head. Let me put it that way. I haven't come up with something. No.
So let's try to boil these words. Overthrow religion sounds a bit like pretty big.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Like, this doesn't sound like a step 2 in the master plan kind of thing.
Overthrowing, like identifying a particular like monastery or something But see, then that's also kind of too small, right? Because then that's just kind of a score, right?
Right. I
We
know.
need
So
like
I'm trying to find this happy medium.
Yeah, we need like a medium from
What if we
wiping
had,
God
we
off the
could-
face of the earth to,
We could.
smashing a monastery.
I have like a thing that's kind of in that way. So the Knights of Ni, knights are pretty religious, right? You know,
They
as
are quite
Spartans.
religious.
So
Mhm.
what if we destroyed? You know, what if we just like somehow our next goal was to turn the Knights of Ni through causing them to lose faith in their religion, or you know, or something along that lines. We could make that like a next goal. Swapping them to evil could be the up.
Mm.
I don't know.
I think that's a good idea. I like it because it identifies a particular faction, giving us a clear and present goal to work on, right?
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
also something above our station that would be more
Yeah.
than just one score.
Right? Exactly. And
I'm
actually,
down.
Knights of Ni is pretty dangerous because it's like far away and it's right next to a tier 4, and you know. Yeah.
Lure
Cool.
them out. We must see. That's the
Yeah.
multi-score. We gotta
Yeah.
lure them out.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. I think it's a good idea. Danny, what do you think? Very quiet.
I love the idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Same.
I'm just trying to make sure you're included.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no.
Could you please let us know what their religion is? What do these knights have faith in?
The Knights of Ni, They
Jesus,
worship-
not
yeah.
Sam.
they worship Jesus.
Come on, get with the.
Nieces?
Yep, not Santa.
Not
They
Santa,
don't
that's
believe.
what-
Yeah, Santa doesn't exist. It's only Jesus.
Oh my gosh, that Neezus guy.
They're like
fucking
Pentecostal.
Jesus.
They don't believe in do Christmas.
No, they
This
don't
is-
do Christmas.
No, they don't. That's the problem.
In fact,
It's all right, Santa. We'll break some kneecaps. It's all good.
That's right.
in the Adventurers Guild City, giving gifts is forbidden. It's against the law.
I will
Forbidden.
bring them gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts from hell.
Yeah, our goal is to turn them evil, right? So we could turn them over to the our
Corrupt
side of the
them.
war.
Yeah, just corrupt them to our side.
Handing out
Do that by converting them to evil Christmas.
No, I like the way you put it there, Jonathan. Let's make it corrupt the Knights of Ni, and we'll leave it intentionally vaguish so that we can figure out what that exactly means as we play.
Also, it sounds good. It's like you got that proliferation. Wait,
Yes.
nope, that's not the right word.
Alliteration.
That one.
Indeed, we are gonna do some KKK. I mean, corrupt the Knights of Ni.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, that joke was not my fault. I'm blaming it solely on Bit.
what's the next step? What do we do? Continue.
The next step now is raid.
Let's do it.
Oh yes. Let's do it.
Okay, it's 8:17, so I gotta make sure I don't get too ambitious, but we need a goal for the raid. So this is like acquiring something, or doing some shit, or
What if we
You know, yeah.
staged something so they're like, oh shit, is Jesus really real? Santa's right here in front of us. We
Or-
just staged some like really stupid stunt.
What's our goal though? What do we want to get out of it? Let's not worry about the what we're gonna do. Let's worry about what we want out of it, and then figure out how we're gonna get it.
good advice coming from you, Ben. There.
Good call.
Yeah. Don't worry about how. The how we'll figure out.
Well, since our goal is to corrupt the Knights of Ni, I think phase one of the plan is to, change some of their gospel.
Or steal a copy of their gospel.
I mean, we could steal a copy, and then we could then transcribe and add some additional stuff into it.
Stealing
Yeah.
a copy sounds like a raid to me.
Yeah, we could.
Yep.
We steal their Bible, and then we know what they're about. Well, we got to translate it, but then we can know what they're about, and then we can start fucking with them.
Yes.
I think we were gonna take I thought we were gonna take like the master one, and then we like edit it a little bit and give it back, and it's like, oh, it was right there the whole time. Presents are
Sure, I
good.
mean, we can find a really fancy looking one that's in like a case somewhere. Sure, that'd be lit.
It's on gold plates. Nothing like the Mormons, I swear.
Nothing in my evil mind suggests to me that like religion works in any other way than having like a singular copy of a book.
Right.
I've never actually been. I've never been to a church. That sounds completely logical. Yes, one book. No need for complications.
Okay, so let me give you some gather information for free.
Okay.
The Knights of Need, they are in this fortress here. Let me move there a little. For a moment. They're in this fortress here. The Knights of Knee are a quasi-religious order of paladins. They live in poverty, and they mainly administer, they're the doctors. They, heal the various adventurers, and the knights also, maintain all of the equipment and run the shops. They're basically the underclass of the fortress up there. The adventurers, those are the ones that are in charge. They earn all the money from killing monsters, those dirty adventurers. And so there's some obvious risks, right? The first one is adventurers. There's a lot of them over there. So it's very likely if you were to, say, sneak into that fortress, that adventurers would be encountered, right, during a raid. What else? The fortress is pretty well defended. It's intended to prevent monsters like you from getting in. So just getting in is going to be a difficult challenge.
Yeah, sneak in. Gotta make some masks. Trench coats.
So, I'm not trying to like tell you not to do what you want to do, but just trying to set a scene, give you a sense of where, what it looks like over there.
Got it.
Can we like disguise ourselves?
Our first thing could be to like ambush like a caravan to get like a cart or something that we can use in the next core to get inside.
I'm gonna tell you guys something that I had not planned on telling you until now, and it kind of makes sense. All of the factions have hidden clocks that I maintain. One of the clocks for the Lollipop Gang is they are creating a candy that can help kind of mind control people. Lollipop Gang is a lot more ambitious than they may appear at first.
Never trust.
Holy shit, that sounds really specific to the thing we want.
I'm telling you about it.
Fantastic. Yes.
But I
Thank you,
I
God.
guarantee you, Ben.
Revelation, yes.
I guarantee you, Ben, that's not something I just made up right now. That's
No, I
a clock that I
understand.
added to the Lollipop Gang.
No, I got it. No, I feel you. I've been in that situation. I get it. I'm just happy it happened, is all. And that you were compelled to let us know.
Well, it fit the situation quite well, which is why I did. Because, I mean, look, they're hidden clocks only because, I'm only introduced, you only get to know about them when they...
So wait,
Kinda makes sense
I'd
in
like
the
to
game,
do
so-
gather information.
Yeah.
Does the Lollipop Gang have? Are they developed? I'd like to go there and find out if they've already successfully developed a formula or not,
Okay.
or find out where at the stage in the research. Because I don't see any reason why Lord Splortimer couldn't continue to participate or do that if we were to try to take it from him.
Yeah.
I
I
wanna
mean,
know
I'm
how
sure they
far.
wouldn't be super happy with you trying to
That
take
would be
anything from
we'd
them,
obviously
yeah.
go to war and have to kill them for it, or steal it from them. But
I've
I'd like to know how
I've
far
got an
into
idea.
they are, right?
How about all four of you guys just show up in the Lollipop Gang's town here. All of the buildings are like half size, right? Like this is made for people that are between 3 and 4 feet tall.
Well, I mean,
Fantastic! Yes,
Lord
finally
Mortimer
someone
is
built
the
my
right
home.
size.
Finally, someone has built a reasonably sized home. Yes.
All these large doors everywhere.
Me and Bumble, we're getting
We are
fucked
a below
left and right
average
here.
height group.
I keep hitting my head.
I stand a mighty, 5'8", and I'm getting fucked now.
So there is a large candy mansion, and it's guarded by a whole gang of the Lollipop Gang gnomes. They do insist on disarming you before you can enter and speak with the leader. But otherwise, I mean, they're not hostile to you, but they're not exactly friendly either.
Okay, so now we're.
Or
here.
wait, are they friendly?
They're neutral.
Neutral.
I mean, we patronage.
Oh no, they're not friendly. No.
Oh, they don't like us then.
It's not that they don't like you; it's that they like you're just a unknown quantity. They don't exactly trust you.
I mean, we pay them money. We bought many a centipede from them.
That's true, but you do not have a +1 relationship.
I know.
A +0 relationship. So that's
Well,
why
they don't dislike us then. They don't hate us.
they don't hate you.
They have
Yeah.
no feelings towards us whatsoever.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll let you in to talk with the king. And when you walk into the king's throne room, it is absolutely tremendous. Everything is made out of candy. Everything. The floor is a little sticky.
Is it candy?
You lick it, and yes, it's candy.
It doesn't taste like the raspberry sauce I'm used to, so I don't know.
Silvervine is looking around for chocolate cookies. And he's gonna steal every single one of these.
No, don't. Come on, Fred. Make a good impression, y'all. Come on.
I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
I mean, if they were true friends, they wouldn't have taken our weapons. I'm just saying.
The king spots you taking some of the candy, Silvervine, and he's like, "Oh yes, help yourself. Help yourself."
Watch this guy. This guy's trying to eat us. I know how this fucking shit goes.
I am just stuffing my face. There's chocolate everywhere.
And it's good, man.
It's awesome.
It's probably the best chocolate ever.
Yeah.
Made of fucking children, of course it is.
The king looks over all of you. His eyes land on you, Sportimer. I suppose you're in charge of this motley crew.
That's very good assumption, yes. Which blown him out, very professional.
Yes, and what's your business here today? You're just here to buy some candy.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of candy, as much as you can carry.
We heard you have new kinds of
Hey guys, what's our
candy.
group name?
Oh, that's a good one. We didn't think of a group
You're
name.
from the Shrouded Citadel. That was the name of the dungeon.
Right.
Okay, work in progress. We would like to know your standing on the Knights of Me, yes?
We identify as the Knights of Santa.
Our stance on the Knights of Ni is their prohibition on candy is downright criminal,
Agreed.
and we
yes.
strongly urge them to raise that prohibition to allow all of the children of the Adventurers Guild to have as much of our wonderful candy as they want.
Including candy canes?
Especially
Candy canes. He reaches behind his throne and passes you 3 perfect red and white candy canes.
Oh my gosh, I start drooling. I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
and that's like buckets compared because I'm so much bigger than them.
It is my gift to you, overly large Yeti person.
We would like to. An alliance, yes. We would like to trick the man thing, night peoples, yes, into switching sides. Ooh, allowing gentle cavities. Very evil indeed. Word you had. Mind control project. Very impressive. Want to speak of, we do.
Oh, you did hear that, eh? I mean, those are dirty rumors. Eating our candy does not control your minds. All of you that have eaten candy suddenly find the king very attractive and trustworthy.
Or Splortimer knows what's going on. This is
I
no-
trust him, man. Look, would you look? you
I
gotta believe
mean-
the man. He gave us so much candy.
Look at
Yep,
these
that's-
candy canes. This one that's left. I mean, I ate the other two. So
The effects very, very good. Yes, we'd like to know how. Maybe an alliance truce.
A alliance or what? Why? What would you give me? Are you saying you would make the Knights of Knee and the Adventurers Guild change their law against candy?
Yes, yes, among other things.
Hmm. He strokes his ridiculously long beard.
We will give you 3 holidays dedicated.
Yep, nothing but candy.
We'll give you Easter, Halloween, and fucking.
and Christmas.
He snaps his fingers and points at you guys. Okay, I think we can work together.
It's okay. We can also give you. We'll give you no fewer than 4 Hallmark holidays as well.
He gets up from his throne and walks to the back where there's this large kind of chest of drawers, and he starts rummaging through. Eventually, he pulls out a box, and he hands it to you, Lord Sportimer. These are extra strength. They will make anyone you give, about give it like 10, 15 minutes best, have a insatiable urge for candy. Use them wisely. Now get out of my mansion before you eat all of it.
He runs away. Does he let finish? Scurries off like the little rodent. Oh, he's not a rodent. He's a kobold. Regardless.
Yep.
L-
And
like the rodent you are, yes.
as you guys make your way back to the dungeon, everyone who ate that candy, dude, King is pretty awesome, man.
No, he's great, man.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
Love
you guys really like the Lollipop Guild. I mean, they would never do anything to hurt you guys.
Of course not.
Never.
No.
Never. We'll be
Never.
keeping the
Never.
candy away from those who have already consumed. Yes, yes.
Okay, so you know what? That is gonna increase the faction to a +1.
That candy did not
So-
taste of that of one who would betray him. So,
Exactly.
So you guys are friendly with the Lollipop Guild.
Okay. So we have a supply of candy cane or a supply of candy canes that make people obsessed with candy for 15 minutes.
Takes about 15 minutes, and then
Or
they will have a
and then they'll have
Yeah.
and they will be insatiably obsessed with candy.
right. Yeah.
Which is
Right.
an interesting twist on what we were going for, but we might be able to do something with it at some.
So-
This is not quite do the thing I thought it would. Very interesting though. Yes.
So we were trying to steal a Knights of Knee Bible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good goal. So the next is the plan and detail.
Okay.
So are we gonna do an ambush, assault, stealth,
What is something
Trickery.
we have not tried yet?
trickery, negotiation, ambush?
Well, we have these awesome candies we can give them.
Yeah, but we're kill on sight.
What?
no, we gotta get
The
somebody.
green
like-
is antagonistic to us.
The- They are, and getting inside that fortress is not easy.
Okay.
What if we sent them a letter for diplomatic purposes and we like put the candy in there? They're like, oh hey, they sent us some candy.
I don't know. If
Well,
that
they
would
don't like
accomplish anything.
candy. They're not.
Oh,
They're
they don't-
against candy
oh.
right now.
Candy's illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's illegal. It's like sending a
And you
meth.
called us evil.
Look,
I mean,
I had to-
we are evil, but I mean, we're
I,
not.
I had to
anti-
make decisions.
We're not
If
anti-candy.
candy is lawful good, then I don't want. Then I don't want anything to do with it. Or candy is, if you can't.
You know, humans.
Good.
You know what Lord Spermer thinks? Fucking humans are stupid. Goddamn stupid. humans.
Absolutely. If candy is chaotic evil, then I am too.
Yes.
No.
So we're gonna negotiate. We're gonna ambush. We're gonna trickery.
That's a good question. What's our concept? Like a carriage that's coming by, or are we sneaking in?
You know what? You want to get a Bible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how about somebody gather information to learn about where that Bible is?
Sweet. I will give you a thing. I will give you a. Oh shit. Yes, I will.
How do you find out?
I can't banter because I can't speak things languages, and there's no things around here that speak our language. I guess I will sneakily do it. I will sneak around and peek at all the guards and watch them as they walk into the gates. But I won't go into the gates because I'm scared.
Okay, just do some surveillance. All right. With your beautiful 8. Why is this shit being so stupid? 1 second.
It's okay. 5 is.
Dude,
Wait.
it's roll 20 gets fucking weird when you resize a lot, which I do because
Yeah.
I have to, and
Mhm.
yeah, it just gets on my nerves. Okay, fix it. Yay. All right. You rolled a 5. So, the Bible is a very important relic to the Knights of Knee. They read from it every night in Mass that they hold. And then whenever they go on missionary, missions to like the really high elves or the dwarves of Cleft Fandango, or even the Brady Bunch that helps protect the one of the only remaining guarded bridges, right?
Mhm.
They bring that Bible along with them, so that they can hold services there. So they do travel with it. With the 5, I think you find that they are going to have an expedition to the Brady Bunch at some point in the future.
Wait. Who are they are friends with?
They are the Knights of Knee and the Adventurers Guild. They actually sponsor the Brady Bunch to kind of hold the river here. It helps keep the unsavory creatures on the other side of the river, like cyclopses and gorgons, from breaking through.
Okay. So we know that they got this. They're gonna carry this bitch with them, right? And they're going to the Brady Bunch.
They will be bringing the Bible with them.
Fantastic. All right, gather the information.
I would like to sneakily monitor the Brady Bunch to see when exactly. Like, what time of day are the Knights of Knee going to arrive? Like, try to get that information.
Okay. How do you do it though?
Narratively, I'm going to be Oh gosh, I guess sneaking close by the Brady Bunch's hideout to try to intercept a message.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Um,
Clank, 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 clank. I
Yeah.
fell down some stairs.
as you get closer and closer to the Brady Bunch's hideout, you're able to get into one of the tents unseen, and you pick up a piece of paper here, there. You realize you can't read their fucking language. Why were you trying to steal their papers? With a handful of their paper in your hand, you run away. It's only later that, with the help of Lord Splortimer and Silvervine, who are, some more intelligent, and also your efforts, you're able to decipher that they will be coming, and it looks like they'll arrive sometime afternoon,
All right.
between noon and midnight, somewhere in there.
Wait, I think I got lost. I got confused. Sorry. What is the Brady
What's happening
Bunch?
here?
What is the
Uh,
Brady Bunch coming to? I think that's where.
They're the destination.
Yeah,
The Knights of Knee are are handing over their book to the Brady Bunch. We're trying to intercept said book.
Oh.
Yeah. So, what I thought was happening
Okay.
is that the Knights of Knee are going on a missionary visit to the Brady Bunch. They're going to go there. They're going to pray. They're going to offer medical services and do their whole Knights of Knee paladin thing, and then they're going to head back to their home there back in the fortress, right? But they carry that book with them, so the book will be going to the Brady Bunch and then heading back there. And it's going to happen between noon and midnight.
Noon and midnight. Okay.
So if you guys don't have a question, I have another thing I want to find out.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I would like to find out. I would like to go to the Sisters of the Moon, who I imagine are very wise. They're elvish, right? Elves are very wise, is what I've heard. They're like wood elves, Wood elves are like, they're kind of dicks, but they're smart.
Yeah, no, elves are really, really
Yeah.
wise. Sometimes
they listen
they
to
call them
trees.
really high, but
Yeah.
but wise.
But,
Also.
but like elves can talk, like the woody elves, they talk to trees, and I imagine the Sisters of the Moon or something like that. Or whatever, they either talk to the moon or talk to trees. Both of them talk to humans.
The
point is they know
Sisters
stuff.
of the Moon are a different thing.
What are they? What do they do?
It's a bit of a brothel.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are
Oh, they know everything then. Yeah, easily. I'm gonna go to the
ladies
Sisters
of the night.
Moon. Even knights have, knights. You ever met a good cop?
So this is like mythical nymphs and succubuses and like
And-
yeah.
Yes,
Got it.
I will go there, and I will,
As you walk into the grove, it's like all illuminated with red light everywhere. And,
Mhm.
Roxanne.
yeah.
Mortimer cannot be tempted with your trickery. No, mine for business.
I mean, there are beautiful creatures dancing in every window. And you definitely see some that Lord Splurtimer would go for.
So, Lord Mortimer, too busy right now. Must focus. Yes. Okay. I want to ask them. I'm sure that maybe not the knight, but maybe an adventurer has come through here, bragging about how they're going to be on the protection detail. I would like to find out one of the adventurers that will be protecting this caravan.
Good move.
And I
Okay.
would like to do that. But Lord Splortimer completely misunderstood what this was. It was not prepared, but he does have a sick moonwalk that he's gonna do to try to impress them into talking to him. They may be reading the situation wrong, but it is very impressive.
Okay. Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's got the moves like Jagger.
Yes, moves
Yeah.
like Jagger has he. Yes. Yeah.
So there is indeed an adventurer that will be accompanying them. It's actually the leader of the Knights of Knee,
Makes sense.
the Templar.
Oh, sorry. One more time. That was not going to work.
The Templar.
I said the Templar.
Templar will be there.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
if you look on the what's it map, he's there.
Oh.
And you guys can move it and flip it, but for fuck's sake.
No, lock it now. See.
I love the Ouija board. Who did it? I don't know.
Depending on you might find him to be carrying a helm of random shit. Okay, he's steady but stubborn. He wants justice. He's gonna be a bitch and a half. He can't be
got
turned
holy
from his
words.
path. Oh no, it seems like the candy will have no effect on this man. He's too holy.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. He hurts people, he finds people, he's got a lot of holy words. His moves look way more specific and like useful than the barbarian.
But did you see the bottom? When broken, he may spill his guts
About
the
his
detail.
order.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Fantastic. We need to capture this guy with the book if we can. That would be like a super big bonus.
I will just point out that adventurers are pretty badass.
Notorious for
Yeah.
killing or wrecking our shit.
Yeah, like anyway, I'm not saying to just laying it down, so you can consider it as
It
part
is
of your
a
planning. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to find anything else?
Can we look for like ambush and escape?
Do you want to try to ambush them? Is that the what? Because we hadn't figured out how we were gonna approach this. We know that there's a whole kind of caravan of these Knights of Knee heading down from the fortress up here down to the Brady Bunch, right? And they're going to be arriving not this afternoon, but in the afternoon at some point. Yeah, an ambush could be done. You could maybe wait for them at the Brady. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen. I don't think we've figured out what we want to do yet.
So they hate candy, right?
They don't hate candy. Candy is illegal.
Okay. Could I?
What if we gave them the candy?
Well.
as a gift? They'll probably eat it. They don't hate it.
And he's
Gifts
doing, like,
are also illegal.
Yeah, gifts are illegal. Yeah. What? Oh, well, I guess this is maybe I was thinking of something, but I don't feel like it's gathering information. I feel like it's actually like setup of it. And I was thinking, what if could I like magically invoke like building a gingerbread house, like off on the trail, which would like confuse them, and they need to like stop by and look at it because they're confused. / they don't like it.
Okay. So I guess what I'm hearing is it's kind of like an ambush. You
Right.
wanna lure them with your elaborate gingerbread house, and then
Yeah, and then we're gonna get them.
They will ambush.
Hulk smash.
I mean that sounds like a plan to me. Is everybody into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay. Hey Ben, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do engagement.
It's like edibles to them.
So since this was your idea, how about you do the engagement?
Sorry, what are we doing?
Do an
we
engagement.
we are building a candy gingerbread house on the side of the road where it's going to distract them / they might eat some of it, but who knows? We don't know. It'll be a distraction, and then we're going to ambush them with some Hulk smash.
Question. I'd like a before we go in on this plan, I'd like
Okay.
to determine if it's cockamamie. Could you please define for me the words his cannot be turned from his path? Could you please define explain what that means? Is it like in a literal sense, or like in like a philosophical sense?
So those things can be the same thing sometimes.
That's not an answer.
Whatever
But-
the DM says.
That is not an answer, but I get where you're going. I guess what I'm asking is, are they immune to the candy's effects because of that passive, guys?
As in, if you were to give him some of the candy, would he develop a insatiable hunger and love of candy in the next 15 minutes? Would it work?
Or can he not be turned away from his righteous path to do that illegal thing?
Roll me some fortune dice.
What is that? Like a 1 dice?
Yeah, it's your crew tier, so 1 die.
Good luck.
4.
Success.
You're pretty sure the candy physiologically would work.
Okay.
Like, if he ate it, it would probably work.
If we could get him to eat it.
But you gotta get him to eat it. Is the
So, may I ask you what the idea is? So here's my idea. Here's how I picture this. They walk through and find an illegal home, an illegal occupancy. This is not a snack. This is now an investigation.
yes.
Unless we can convince them to eat it. Wait, how much candy do we have?
You have a box. There's like 20, hard candy lozenges in there.
Oh, we don't have nearly enough mind control candy to build a gingerbread house, though.
Okay. Switch gears. What if someone dresses up like a peasant woman selling what is it called? It's called zucchini bread that's very healthy and not a candy at all. Okay? Not at
Okay.
all.
Really
And then-
pious food here, right?
Really pious zucchini
Yeah.
bread, okay?
Okay.
And then there might be some candy stuck in the middle of it, and she gives it to them for free because they are such holy men and they deserve this. Oh, it's not a gift. They don't like gifts. It's not a gift. It is just sustenance.
I mean, they are into taxes.
Oh, she has to pay her taxes. Oh yes, of zucchini bread, which might have some candy inside the middle of
We can
it.
crush up the candy into powder and bake it in. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
in the zucchini bread. I like
It's
this.
the bread of zucchini.
Okay. All right. So engagement dice. With your zucchini bread baked, Rachel.
Yes,
Give me 2d6 for engagement.
2d6. I'm glad we changed our plan at the last minute.
Is there anyone else short in the group right now?
You and your buddy
Yeah, not me.
are the shorties.
Okay.
Because he's a goblin.
Danny, you want to double up and be a tall person for this?
All right.
Okay, we're gonna go in team tag team. We're wearing a trench coat.
Okay.
And we got a 6. Boom!
Excellent.
I'm on top and
So
bottom.
yeah. So that means
Sorry.
that means we are gonna start in a controlled position. Let's see.
We did not burn the bread. That is
Can
good.
you draw out the make like a high level drawing so we can like figure out like help me visualize where we're at.
Here, sure, why not?
Are we all going into who's part of this the thing to get them to eat the candy? And what's everyone else doing? We're not all standing around like behind or all trying to get the person to eat the candy, right? Also, none of us can speak their language, correct?
Correct.
I mean,
So
if we
so
want to get technical, I
we
mean,
have to get them to eat the candy without cueing them that we can't talk. So first off, who's the most normal looking motherfucker here?
I'd probably say I'm the most normal.
Well, probably. Yeah, probably. We can disguise you up a little bit more, but you're the most humanoid looking.
I mean, I look
Alright.
human. I just, have like an ashen face. So, there's that.
Makeup on you, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, and I have flash and saucers with me, too.
You have what?
My
Your
little
two
cohort.
goblins?
Oh,
Yeah.
your
My
goblins.
goblins.
Okay.
They are always there.
Or she wouldn't call them goblins. Sorry, he wouldn't call
I-
them goblins.
they're-
He would
they're
call
my
them
elves.
elves.
They're
Yeah.
my elves.
Yeah, you're
Flash
elf.
and saucers. Bob looks at George and just rolls his eyes.
She pays well. It pays the bills.
That's right.
She lets us live. That's the payment.
Those pliers. I'm a little scared.
Okay. So we've got this beautiful drawing. Beautiful. Look at those bushes.
I mean, that's a
That-
fucking masterpiece.
That is a fucking dude. That is you drew the hell out of those fucking trees, dude.
You taught those trees what's what.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I love it.
That's a super awesome cliff.
Yep. I'm glad that we know where we are setting up this ambush.
River.
No, Cliff, you got it.
A river
Cliff,
runs
that's-
through it.
that's
Yep,
awesome
got it. Mhm.
cliff.
All right, and then there is a kind of a house here
Mhm.
Okay, step one is to eat the people in the house.
with a little porch.
Oh, is this the house we built? Did we build a house out here?
No,
Oh, okay. This is just a house that's there.
yep, just a house that's there.
Okay,
You guys easily scare away the inhabitants.
Like, ah!
Exactly.
Or me and the goblin,
just
we like
walk
walk
in.
up and knock on the door. We're like
Actually, you know what?
talking.
Let's roleplay it. Here we go. It's controlled. You walk up to the door, knock.
Okay,
And-
will you be my feet, goblin friend?
Sure, dude.
You walk me up.
Okay, so
Shit! No, we're gonna fuck. Not. You ran into the door. Fuck.
Stay still. You're dragging me all over the place. Fuck.
behind the door, you hear kind of the thumps of footfalls, and the door opens, and you're met face to face with a child.
Shit. Time out. Let me look at my words. Fuck!
Human,
It's a small one.
human child.
Oh shit! No, this is good. I look down at you. I'm like, this is good. He was someone on our level. let's reapproach this. We could have been our normal size. I'm looking at him.
As you talk to Danny, I mean Silverline, beneath you, the human
The
child's
child
eyes are
is
just getting
terrified.
bigger and bigger and
Oh
bigger.
shit! Stop!
As you reach out
Okay,
your
fuck it.
hands,
Ah!
saying stop.
Throw off the. I like flash open like the like jacket to show the goblin in me, and we like scream! Ah!
They fall and hit the
We
ground.
flash the child. Like, quick, run away! Yes. They'll think the child is crazy.
You know, this game has already got a KKK in it, and now we're flashing children.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna have to rethink this. Anyway, yeah, that kid, his terror reaches a fever pitch, and he screams at the top of his lungs, which attracts both his mother and father.
Okay.
The kid though is fucking off. Like he's running. Unless one of you guys wants to stop him, he is headed for the hills.
That's
Bye.
fine. We put our coat back on and we swap up and down. So when the parents come out and looking for their kid, they just see. We've now swapped positions and Danny is up top.
Danny, you look over as a fairly well-built farm man, steps through the doorway and takes a look at you. He's got what appears to be a kind of heavy fire poker in his hand.
I'm just. Is he like walking towards us?
Yeah, he's coming towards you, and he's like, "What's going on out here?" He hasn't recognized that you're monsters yet. You haven't turned and like looked at him.
I'm just gonna like shrug my shoulders and just like kick the guy below and be like, "Hey, get moving. We gotta go. Leave.
I turn 30 degrees. I assume that's enough. I don't know which way we're facing, and walk forward.
Can I jump?
Describe where we go.
No, 25 degrees left. 25 degrees left.
So
I
you
wanna
guys
jump
do
in.
this, and as you walk directly into one of the posts of the porch, what are you doing, Rachel? What is
Okay.
Bumble doing?
I step out from behind the bush because I'm done with them. And I'm a very large presence. And with my whip, I crack it, and I just say, "Go now!" And I crack my whip, and I'm using my threaten.
Okay, so that'll be a controlled roll,
Okay.
and you will have standard effect for your, bellowing Yeti yell.
Okay. All right. And I will submit and.
Oh, damn.
Oh yes.
Nice.
As you crack the whip a few times and just yell your command to get the fuck out of here, the man grabs his wife, throws her over his shoulder, and starts to run. You guys have the house to yourself.
I'm like, that's how it's done.
Exactly. You're able to get in here and set up, the zucchini bread out on the front. And it's not too long before you see the dust trail of a large caravan heading down the road, coming from the north, headed to the south.
So I'm gonna let you guys handle the non-talking or how you're doing it. I'm gonna hide in this bush over here, since I look nothing like a human. So-
Lord Kravis, provide.
That dust trail is getting closer and closer. Danny, both you and Lord Splortimer, you and Ben, your characters. Fuck, I'm getting confused. They both notice that they're gonna be here soon, and there's just kind of bread sitting out on the porch. Not sure if they're gonna take it.
Shine. This is where you shine. My undead friends. This is your job. You must get them to eat the bread.
Oh.
Ah, okay, well, I will try my best.
Okay. Where? So you're on the porch. This is your house.
Jack, you look like a skeleton. I think flashbacks might be really useful in a situation like this.
Well, no, I mean, wits don't look like skeletons. They look more like ghouls, but yeah,
I got you. You're very monstrous. Is my point.
Yeah,
you
so
probably have a disguise.
So, flashback, I'm going to make a disguise out of, let's not get into the nitty-gritty details of what the disguise will be made of, but, I'm trying to cover my face with a hood and have a passable disguise. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, that'll cost you 1 stress.
Excellent. Let's fucking do it.
Other major problem that you guys haven't quite figured out is how are you going to communicate with them?
Well, even though I might not be able to talk to them like that, I'll have written down some legible script. How's that? That all it says is, please take bread. Or I'm selling bread. Selling bread. One copper.
Okay.
And if they talk to me, I'm just going to point to the sign.
Is 1 copper like the cheapest thing? Because we should make it like insanely cheap.
That's usually the cheapest thing in D&D. Is 1 copper.
Okay. So it's
It
like
can be it's the cheapest thing now.
okay, yeah. I want to make sure this is like, 1 copper to them is almost nothing. Like they'd be silly not to, to pass it by.
So if you want to have, kind of prepared some
Mhm.
signs that
Yep.
advertise your bread, that'll cost you 1 more stress.
Excellent. Let's do it.
So yeah, you're out there on the front porch with your disguise. All the signs up everywhere. You hear some sniggering and laughter from the inside. Sounds like your friends, fellow monstrous friends, are really happy they're not out there with you.
Yeah. Hey, Lord Crevice likes, tricks. I can tell you that much.
He really does, but you know what he likes much less than tricks?
Well, he also loves to torment people too. So.
Yeah, he's into torment.
Yeah.
What he's not into though is being bold.
He's not into being confrontational, but a trick can be, something that's done that's not confrontation. Like
For sure. Yeah.
Like,
with it.
in a fight.
As you think through these deep philosophical, religious issues,
Yep.
you look up and you see, wow, the caravan is here.
Mhm.
It's not small. There's got to be like 60 people. You've never seen this many humans all gathered together, and quite frankly, it's both incredibly frightening and deeply disgusting.
Shit.
As they roll by, you've got your little hat out, right?
Mhm.
Let's see a fortune roll to see how many of these humans take your bread. If you roll a 6, you attract the adventurer.
I do not attract the adventure.
So yeah, with the 2, some of them take it. Some of them look at you and they offer you a prayer, like they're somehow blessing you or something. This is the impression
Right. I'm just gonna keep my head down and I'm gonna or bowed and be like,
I mean, this is a deeply uncomfortable situation for Tristan. All these fucking humans, they smell really bad, dude.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, and it's just like an endless parade of just the most vile creatures. Like, make you, like, hair stand up on your neck. Like, oh god. Fucking humans.
and I just think to myself, I can't believe I used to be one.
This was what I was like. God, that's gross.
Exactly.
I'm really ashamed.
No, it's more like I'm happy I've been converted. What was that?
What do we, guys? There's too many of them.
They're eating the bread. It's okay.
Yeah, we
We failed. It was like a fail, right? So we didn't get any good effect out of that.
Well, yeah, but it was a fortune roll, so there's no immediate consequence here.
Right.
What's going to happen with the 2 is not a lot of them is bread. You have a good half of it left by the time the caravan passes on. You guys watch, through the windows as it continues on to the south towards the Brady Bunch.
Okay, so that was the first stop on the caravan track, right? But
Yeah,
now
we
they have to make camp somewhere, right, guys? And they're gonna be dealing with the problem that a few of them are having candy cravings.
Yep.
We could also wait till they get to the Brady Bunch, and then we can just.
Then we'll have
sneak in.
2 targets to deal with while we steal the book.
Fair enough.
So, you're right. It is their camp. You guys follow them. Here's their camp. It's like got our road.
Not a road.
and then like they've got their tents, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else? There's like some
There's
farm
a food
raised-
station. They dug a pissing station and you know,
some forest down here.
they
What?
got.
Oh, you're saying they got stuff? They've got like a little.
Well, I mean, they need a latrine area.
They got a latrine. They got a place for food. They probably have a big campfire as well for like sitting around.
We could sneak in
And then they have
flip the
probably
bread
like
with
a place for the horses.
Mhm.
This is the food here. I need some fun. Okay. What? Horses? Fuck, dude, I'm not drawing a horse.
Draw a stick horse somewhere. Yes! This is perfect. Fantastic. What a fine horse. Okay. I thought that other thing circle was its body, but that's just as dope. I don't know how to draw a horse either.
There you go. I think it's more of a balloon dog, but
You're trying to draw like
yeah.
a poop on your face. Yeah, I see. Fantastic. Yes, that is a horse. We all know that's what horses look like. We also need like a campfire, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
is
there's-
there only one tent?
there's lots of tents. There's only one tent on it. So as you guys approach their camp, yeah, sure. Here, look, there's like some more tents
Yeah, where's the relic?
here. Some more over here.
Foot shrine.
And then there's like a campfire thing in the middle, and all the people sit around it.
And where is the relic? See where they put that? They have like a big.
Yeah. There's a tent that's like nicer than the other ones. Got like
Okay.
some kind of cross thing on top of it.
Fantastic map.
Yeah.
God has provided us with a great bounty of map. All right, what do we do, guys? There's 60 of them.
Ooh.
And
We-
there's a
we
guy
can,
that
like-
could kill us.
We can like poison their food.
With the candy stuff.
Why can't we just steal the thing and go on? Like, we don't need to confront them all, right?
Do we know where the Bible's being hidden?
It would obviously be at the place with the cross.
Fair enough. How many guards are around the tent with the cross?
There's a contingent of 12 guards that stand next to that tent. Also, you can see going in and out of the tent is the Templar.
Cool.
Could we somehow drug just those 12? Because, I mean, honestly, that's
We
all
don't
we
have
need.
enough of drugs for that.
Oh.
I mean, you've got half the bread left.
Got half the bread left?
Okay.
Somebody walk up and give it to them, or drop it. No,
okay,
I don't know.
we can do this. We can do this, Danny. We can do this.
Oh god.
We gotta acquire some armor first, guys, and then we can do this. Or like disguise. We just need a disguise with like a helmet. Can we
Yeah,
acquire
let's
that?
just
You
the
can,
helmet.
you can
Acquire.
acquire anything through a flashback. It just costs stress.
All right, I like to acquire a suit of like not of armor. Yes, of armor. Yes. One
Oh, yeah.
size suit of armor with a helmet, or not even a fancy plate suit of armor, just like armor.
Wait, so you're talking like armor that fits you?
Nope, armor that fits a normal sized person.
A normal sized person.
That
Okay.
fits you
Yes.
too.
Yeah, so that we can double up inside of it.
Ah, ha, ha.
Yes.
Okay.
Like-
So that's a little hard. So 2 stress.
Fantastic.
But earlier in the day, we're gonna do a quick flashback cut to where you and Silvervine are like trying on different pieces of armor, right? And like trying to make this work, and it's like totally really frustrating. And eventually you just kind of like land on something that like it's good enough. Quit fucking with it. It's good enough.
Okay, so I would like. Yes. I have an idea. Okay, I would like. Will you walk with me, friend?
I mean,
This
you're
is my
strapped into the
part.
fucking armor now. He can't help
Okay.
but walk with you.
Okay, so we're
We're
going. up.
stuck in here now.
I'd like to go up to them as our and I'd like to with the helmet on be like he looks like a knight. And he's gonna hold out the bread to each of these guys. He's like, eat, because that's a word he knows.
That's all it sounds like to them.
No,
No,
no, it's
I
one
know-
of
I
the
know-
it's one of the
I
light
know
words.
the word eat.
Oh, you know the word eat? Wow, that's cool.
Eat now.
Yeah, those are valid words.
I would like to roll a skill. I can banter.
Yeah, it's gonna be a roll. So I'm gonna say this is risky because they might recognize you're a monster. It's hard to disguise your voice enough, but you could maybe. And the effect will be I think limited. It's a stranger, very strange stranger walking up, shoving a piece of bread in your face and saying eat.
You eat now.
Right. So I'm gonna
One.
go with limited effect.
No, 2, 1. Get it now. These are all words we know. This is fantastic. Oh, okay, yes, I will do it.
So does anybody have a devil's bargain? Because he's probably gonna need it. It's limited effect. You might want to get help or something to try to increase that effect.
They take the bread, but they might arrest us because they think we're drunk as fuck. I don't know.
No,
also
because
the
it's a
bonus-
guarantee. Whatever you do is devil's bargain. It's definitely happening. So we don't want that.
So Danny, you are also in a unique position to help as being in the pseudo armor with me, too. Is there anything you want to do?
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, the only thing that I can really do is just move us around.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, that's not good.
There's good and there's not good, and that's just not good.
That's not good.
That's a 6. It's fantastic.
That Garrett rolled it, not us.
Yeah, whatever. Green. Green things mean good.
Oh my gosh.
The doctor.
Okay, so here I have a devil's bargain for you.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to you, a unknown entity witnesses this situation.
The Templar.
No, you know about the Templar. This is someone not
Oh, okay.
connected to the current. Yeah, an unknown entity.
Okay.
They s-
Oh, okay.
They see this shit going down.
Okay, gotcha.
And they
gotcha.
know what it means. Yeah.
Got you. Yes, I will accept that bargain. Someone sees that this thing is about to get fucked with. They will probably give chase. Yes, follow chase. Okay, deal. I will take that to raise the effect.
Okay. So that'll bring it up to standard effect. Yeah. Still risky.
Okay.
And then
I failed.
Well, you rolled already. I was gonna ask if you wanted help, but okay. Yeah. Splortimer. As you say the words, you see one of the guards kind of cock his head, right? And he says a word that you understand. Fucking goblins. Before
I
you
am
know,
offended. You fucking stupid. I think that actually offends me. I think my dark impulse kicks in there. His big mouth thing kicks in. I think he's gonna start cursing the guy out. You stupid motherfucker. Yes. Kobold! Pull off the fucking helmet, throw it on the ground. Kobold! Goblin! Kobold! Racist motherfucker!
And the whole time, Silvervine's like, stop, what are you doing? Stop.
Shit!
Please stop. Please stop. We are literally just spinning in circles as I don't know which direction to run in.
You don't have to worry about which direction to run in too much because both of these burly Templar guards grab you by your shoulders, Lord Sportimer, and they lift both you and Silvervine off the ground, and throw you into a cage.
I can resist this consequence, correct?
So you can resist the severity of it. If you resist badly, it may still happen. So basically, you can, at worst, you can partially resist it. At best, you can fully. So it's going to be a resistance roll. Tell me how you resist it. They are dragging you off to throw you in a cage. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Would it be possible for me to resist this in a way, or allow the person with me to resist it and detach the bottom half while they're dragging me away and let him run away?
I mean, that can definitely still happen. And actually, since he didn't
don't wanna
assist you,
punish
he's since he didn't assist you, he's not actually subject to the consequence. So,
can I just narratively do that then?
So I'm gonna say right now, Danny, you have the opportunity to just fucking skedaddle, leaving Sportimer to his fate if you like, or you can stick around. It's up to you.
Is he being like
He's
picked up
being-
by like one hand?
They've got him like right around the shoulders, right? Like they've got their hands on his arms, and they're
like dragging me away, but they're like the other direction.
Yeah,
Like,
they're taking him to a cage. So
And my question is,
the dude in his shin and then run away.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to
Well-
kick him in the shin. It's like as easy as
excellent. You kick him in the shin and run away. What's your question, Rachel?
what time of night is this, and is everyone awake, or is there just like only a few? Like, did we do this late at night? And like, I'm just trying to see if I can come out without like having 60 people come see me. I'm trying to understand like the setup there.
So yeah, there's still a few people up at this point. Mostly just the people that are tasked with guarding. Everyone else has kind of laid down to go to sleep. You guys didn't approach at the absolute worst time possible because that
Okay.
would be ridiculous.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm just gonna go up and try to like Hulk smash one of them to tear Splortimore from his.
Wait, let me resolve the
Can
whole
I-
thing with Sportimer first.
Okay.
And then you can do something. So Sportimer, you said you were gonna try to resist. Otherwise, they're gonna throw you in a cage. Danny was able to get away.
Do we lose Sportimer?
Splortimer, no!
Sportimer, you trying to resist the resistance roll and you just disappeared. Fuck, man.
Splortimore!
Splortimer, please come back! Save us, Splortimer!
Can I like when I kick
you know,
the guy's shin? Can it?
You know what's gonna be funny is he's gonna come back. He's gonna be in a cage and he's gonna be mad because he didn't want to be in a cage. Yeah, but then
It's okay. I'm coming to Hulk smash.
Okay. You know what? We'll just cut straight to you. You see, yeah, they're carrying him away. Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. He's lighting up. Are you here, Sportimer?
Splortimer!
What's up?
Okay. Yes. You're getting thrown in a cage. You wanted to resist or no?
I think I'm in a cage.
Okay.
No resist. Okay, you get thrown in a cage. Poof.
All right.
You see him getting thrown in a cage. Bumble.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I would say, with all of that commotion, sorry, Splortimer, for a second, that the focus is over there. Can I just like smash through the tent and grab the Bible and roll? Like,
And say
Can I do a
Goose is-
smash and grab?
Oh, because we were using Schmortimer as a distraction.
Yeah, I feel like anyone that is awake is completely engrossed in this situation. So I'd like to smash and grab.
Huge scene, by the way.
Right.
Okay. So, Splortimer, I just drew your
Your cage.
Yeah, see, that's far enough away. Everyone is over there. I'm near the tent cross tent.
You can absolutely try to smash it. Like, what do you just like run it through the wall of the tent? Like, how does this?
Yes, they're like, yeah. I'm just running through to just smash and grab. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So
Okay. So you're gonna just run through there. I'm gonna say that's gonna be risky, and it's probably gonna have limited effect because it's a tent. You're just like, what? You're just like
it's
running
a
in.
tent.
Like,
It's a
you're not-
tent.
you're not
There's
gonna
no walls.
rip-
These aren't walls.
No,
I mean,
you're not gonna rip through. You're just gonna end up with like a whole bunch of shit inside a bag.
Pretty much, we're going to be surrounded
I-
by burlap, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Like if you just rip into the tent. Like,
Okay.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? You
Okay.
see-
I got my very large pair of pliers. I mean, can I use that to like rip into
Okay.
the tent?
For sure.
To rip a big hole, to powerfully use these pliers to rip into the back of it, because I'm not going in the front. The front is facing, in my opinion, where they're at, right? So I'm going from the back. Not
Okay.
that I'm being sneaky. I'm not really being sneaky, but I'm like not trying to like be
There's
completely out
Nothing
in
sneaky about those pliers.
Right. But I am just like slashing through it with these big old pliers that are sizes of humans, basically, and then going in to grab the Bible and get out of there. That is what I'm doing. My
Okay.
question is can I use my cohorts to like give me to assist me in somehow? Like, can I use my little workers?
I forgot to ask you guys, and that's my bad. You can bring your minions along. on a
Oh, my
regular-
minions are with me.
Yeah, if you have the
100%.
companion and upgrade, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just
Correct.
a choice.
Yes.
If you don't have the companion upgrade, it'll cost you 1 gold to bring him.
I have the companion upgrade.
So you brought him is what. I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
How about everybody else?
I brought Rico.
Excellent.
No, it's just
I
me.
don't have the companion upgrade. No.
Okay.
I'm not paying those fuckers. Those fuckers can stay in the damn.
They keep
hole in the
dying on
ground.
you.
Exactly. They can just stay there. Fuck them.
Okay, so yeah, you've got your minions.
Okay.
What did you want to do with them?
Can they assist me in somehow? Like,
yeah,
are they able to
they're-
assist me so that I get an
Yes,
extra thing?
they-
That's
they would-
I guess that's what I'm trying
They're
to say.
like a secondary character. They can do things. Yes.
Okay. So,
So
like,
they have an assist. They can assist you.
okay, that's what I want them to assist me. Of course, they're going in with me, right? To like,
Okay.
so we can grab it quicker. That's how I see them assisting me.
Hold on. I might be
No.
lying to you. I'm not sure they can assist because they don't have stress.
Mm,
So they can't do stuff that costs stress. And assist costs stress. So,
okay, gotcha.
Sorry about that. I
That's okay.
did not mean to raise false hope.
Nope, you're fine. We're all learning here. With this is it. So minion. Da.
But they can take actions and do things.
Yeah,
So
but
anyway,
I want to take this action. That's
you
what
are
I'm trying to-
you are ripping through the tent. Let's
Okay,
figure out
yes.
how that works.
Okay.
It's gonna be risky, and
Yes.
and just ripping through with your giant what's it
Pliers.
pliers. I think the effect is gonna be just quite standard for giant pliers on a tent.
Okay. Is there anyone that can assist me for an extra?
Sorry, not standard. Great, we're going great.
Oh,
They
we're
are
going
giant
great.
pliers. Yeah,
They are. They're the size of humans. I
It-
mean, they are big.
it's one of your items, so it increases the effect.
Okay, great, excellent. Then, is there anyone that wants to assist before I roll?
I'm just trying to get out of the fucking
Oh,
legs, you know.
Oh, dude, you
Yeah.
are Yeah, you're like
Yeah,
off in the side of the woods.
Yeah.
You're next to Tristan, who's just like, what the fuck? And yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. All right, then I'm just gonna roll. So here we go with my smash. I got a 5.
It is a 5. So yeah, that tent flap rips wide open. No problem. You go through it like paper. And immediately inside, right in between the legs of a very large armored man holding a big warhammer with a golden cross on his chest, right in between his legs, you can see behind it the Bible.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I can.
Before you do anything, let me quickly jump to Tristan. Tristan, are you doing anything? You see that Bumble has kind of run face first into the Templar here.
I would like to prepare a spell for Bumble's escape and our escape. And that spell's fog.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So when you say prepare, what do you like? What's your intention there?
My intention is I'm going to cast fog as soon as Bumble has Bible in hand and is, trying to run away.
Okay, so you get ready.
Yep.
Let's cut back over to Sportimer. Sportimer, you're in a cage. You've got like what seems to be like maybe 20 humans. They're all jeering. Like they've got bad breath, dude. Humans are fucking disgusting. It's not looking good for you, Sportimer. What are you doing?
Fucking, I'm in prison.
Yeah, you're in a cage. It's not a big one. Like
Okay.
you're pretty sure they keep like boars and pigs in cages like this.
Has everyone lost interest in me yet?
No, dude, they are jeering.
No, we need them over there.
They think you're like really. It's not every day you see a monster just like walking around in the countryside. That would be ridiculous for like stupid dangerous for a monster to do. It's a spectacle. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That like one of the little kids is poking you with a stick now.
Can I bite him?
Dude, you try, but like you can't reach the bars.
God
far
damn
enough.
it! Why? Okay. So wait, what's the need of the? Oh wait, no, I don't know what the group's doing, so I don't have to worry about that.
You can see kind of behind this crowd of humans. If you like look through, the gaps. You can see something going on at the tent with the cross on it. It looks like maybe Bumble is like ripping a big hole in it, and, But yeah, it's hard. You're kind of surrounded by a crowd at the moment.
Okay. So one of the items I started with was called a steampunk atomizer, and the way I imagine this item is I can use it to consume stuff, but also to like put it in the air. Right. The idea is that
Okay.
it turns something into a mist, and the downside is it also affects me.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use the candy on this crowd by putting it in steampunk atomizer and blowing it off and hotboxing it us all.
Cool.
You shove the candy into your atomizer and pull the trigger. Let's figure out how this roll works.
Tinker?
So, okay, you're gonna tinker it. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think, okay, so you're in a cage, so it's actually kind of controlled. Like, what are they gonna fucking do to you, right?
Cool.
And then,
I would like to go hard with this invention too. Can I do that?
You can.
And I have an ability that lets me do something that lets me called monster science. So when I go hard with a creation, I get an extra dice because I believe in it, but I can't resist any consequence,
Oh boy.
regardless of the roll.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that sounds good to me. Your starting position was standard, but if you're gonna go hard, that'll push it up to great.
but now it's risky, and I can't resist the thing
Can't resist it. Okay.
if it goes wrong.
Yeah. Let's well see. So okay, what goes wrong if you fail here? I mean, obviously you're getting dosed, right? Like you're getting dosed on anything except a full success.
Let's say it doesn't work. Let's say I'm the only one who's dosed.
Oh yeah. Oh, you only dose yourself. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, I
On a
just-
failure, for sure. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay. Crit.
Holy shit.
What? Let's go. Oh
You
my
motherfucker.
gosh. Oh my
He's-
gosh.
All my dreams.
He's going off. Puff, puff, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, we might as well have a party.
Yep, dude, as you start squirting that thing, it gets into everybody's face. What's it? I mean everybody's face. Like everybody around you gets a whiff. And despite what the gnomes say, like 15 minutes for it to work, dude, this shit starts working quick as hell.
Nice.
Everybody seems to be salivating. You can see some of the people like running back to their tents. You think they maybe have some candy back there.
Some illegal candy.
Yeah, but all of these people have totally forgotten about you in this cage, and you are, basically like it's with your crit, it's the perfect distraction.
Nice.
Everybody disappears.
Candy, and I'm gonna start chewing on the bars
Despite all of his rage, he is just a rat in a cage.
because that is an unresistible consequence.
That's right. So yeah, you want some candy real bad
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So he's trying to get out of there so he can get more candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm reading it too. So.
And that's actually when you remember you have 2 more of those lozenges in your pocket. And they are oh so good as you eat them.
Yeah. I need more, and I start like reaching out. I'm like, yeah, I guess we can go to the next person, but at this point, Spoiler like grabs that child,
Oh, that was poking you with a stick.
pulls him close. Give me
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah. He doesn't understand you. So we're
Okay.
gonna cut back to Silvermine. Silvermine, you've got all of this armor off. You're standing in the woods next to Tristan. You can see that like something's going on with the crowd around the cage. Bumble has just ripped a hole in the tent and is face to face with the Templar. What are you doing? It looks like Tristan might be casting a spell. He seems kind of distracted right now.
So cold.
Looking at you, Daddy.
So I have Rico with me. I'm gonna get out of the pants, the iron pants, and then I'm gonna like I'm gonna try to like scare everybody away from the cage so we can like go break out Lord Schmiedemann.
Oh, dude, like people are kind of as you get out of your pants, you can see people are streaming away from the cage. It doesn't look like they're scared. It looks like they're hungry.
Yeah. Time to break him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just break him out.
I'm gonna pick the lock for the cage.
Okay. If you would like to get over there and pick the lock, because of the setup from Lord Sportimer, I'll say this is controlled, and your position is, or sorry, your effect is going to be, oh, this is a cage of a tier 2. Your effect is going to be limited. Only a full success will open the cage.
Can I just like? Actually, can I just steal like the key off of like one of the guards?
I mean, if that's what you're going for, that's different.
Yeah.
So, if you're trying to just like sneak up and steal a key, I'm gonna call that risky, but standard effect.
Okay. Hey.
Nice.
All right. you get the key, and you're over by the cage, opening it up, Sportimer. You see the cage open up, and all you can think is, I can get my candy now. And as you think that, we're gonna cut back to, Umble.
Okay, I have a special. What are these called? What are the cohort? Well, what are these things on the side that we filled in pips for? I don't know. Mine's called Battle Master.
Sorry, Woody.
Okay, on my
What?
character, I have a thing called Battle Master, where it says I
Okay.
can spend stress to perform an incredible feat of athletics.
Okay,
Like-
yeah, that's a
like-
special ability. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
special
yeah.
ability. Like throwing an axe great distance, maneuvering nearly anywhere on the field, or facing off a group of foes on equal footing. Okay, so
For sure, yeah.
I can see him as like a group of foes, right? Like that's because he's awesome. So I'm gonna be on equal footing with this mofo
Okay, yeah.
when
yeah.
I
Makes
use
sense.
my Battle Master, and I'm gonna spend 1 stress. Oh
Sure.
wait, there we go. Spent 1 stress. To powerfully. I'm Hulk smashing through this, and I'm just running over because it's between his legs. He's sitting there. I'm just gonna push him back so he falls over, flips up with his legs in the air, and grab the Bible and run out. That's what I'm doing with my Battle Master.
Okay, so he's going to use a defensive move.
Okay.
He's using Holy Word Stop. He holds his hammer up high and uses the Holy Word, and you can hear his voice in power with magic. The holiness of God. What that's going to do is it's going to reduce your effect.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Let's see. You are smashing.
Yes.
So I would say is definitely going to be risky because you're basically going toe to toe with a Templar.
Yes.
And because of his Holy Word Stop, your effect will be 0.
Okay. So, am I allowed to use the stress 1 for the Battle Master and then use the stress again to push myself to increase it from
Because
0?
they're separate. You can always
Okay.
use your specials, and
Okay.
you can still push. You can still get
Okay.
it.
So then I'll use my extra stress to move it up from 0 to limited. All right. And now I'm going to smash. 5.
Nice. So yeah, you smash down at him. Unfortunately, his armor is quite thick, and you can feel, even though you delivered a pretty good concussive blow to him, you didn't really break his skin or break a bone. He falls down and stumbles back. The Bible that was on a little kind of ceremonial stand behind him tumbles to the ground in between his feet. He starts to scramble to pick it up. What do you do?
Well, I would expect my minions to have run in and use Trick to try to be behind his little feet so that when he tries, he doesn't see them, and then he falls over them you know what I'm saying, they're behind.
Tell me what the intention is. What do you want the outcome to be?
He trips over them because he doesn't see them because they're little and they
Okay, sure. We can do that. That would be some kind of command roll to get your minions to do it, right?
Well, I didn't think.
Does
'Cause they
command
have their
exist
own-
in this game?
Right, they don't have a command, and they
Yeah.
have their own actions, right?
They do, yes. They're like secondary characters.
So,
maybe
I
they
feel
can
like-
just do it. Yeah, okay.
I feel like they
That
know
might
what
be right. Yeah.
they know what needs to be done. They're like,
Okay. So what are they rolling?
I'm having them roll Trick because they're gonna go try to trick him by tripping him up, and he
Okay.
doesn't see them. So
Okay, so
Okay.
if they're going in for the trick, then yeah, I think you just roll straight trick. There's no modifiers for the minions.
okay,
Uh, hey, look at that.
they get a little 5. Good for them.
So, with the 2 5s, he's going to end up prone on the ground, but he's got the Bible in his hands.
Okay. All right. Well, is it? I don't want to keep going if it's other people's turn. So
So yeah, you're right. Maybe it's not. Let's see.
I'm just waiting for Bumble to have the fucking Bible.
you
so
can
that-
cast your spell.
so
of
that-
fog.
Yeah.
So that we can get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
You're like So let's quickly cut back to Danny and what's it, Ben. Splurtimer, you crave candy like you've never craved it before.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Danny, you just opened the cage. Splurtimer has a crazy
I would
look
like
in
to
his
go look.
eyes.
I'm gonna attempt to go run past him and go look for candy. I'd like to actually search for it as a loot kind of thing. I'm gonna try to loot this town for candy or this whole caravan for candy. I'm gonna run straight for their supplies.
That's a good call, Lord Sprotimer.
It really is, since everyone else is doing that too.
So, yeah. How about
Okay, so you start to run off looking for candy. Silvervine, as the only sane person here, what are you doing?
Silvervine is just so confused on what's going on over here.
I mean, you just opened this gate for Sportimer, and he's like totally not paying. He's like running deeper into the camp, you know.
He said, what the fuck happened? He was gone for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna turn back around.
There's like 55 people all doing what I'm doing though, so like something's happened.
I'm gonna like try to regroup with Bumble and just be like,
Sportimer can look after himself. Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with Lord Splurtimer, but he's not doing good.
You run back towards the tent with Bumble, which we are going to cut to. Bumble, the Templar is kind of scrambling back. He's got the Bible in one hand and his warhammer in the other. He's starting to stand up. He's definitely going to get up and attack you if you do nothing. What are you doing, Bumble?
I need to get this. Oh, I'm going to use my whip, which I'm very good with, and this is one of my main gear. To try to whip the Bible out of his hands, like to grab it with my whip.
Okay. If you fail, you'll miss completely.
Okay.
A partial success will like wrap your whip around his hand, but he won't drop it. And then a full success, he'll drop it.
Okay. If I spend a stress, okay, and then I want to spend a stress to get an extra die, because I'm gonna push myself.
Sure.
So, okay, and bonus.
Ooh,
Oh!
that was a narrow, like
Yeah, I
a
almost
narrow
did that.
miss. Yeah. Narrow hit. A narrow hit. Not a narrow miss.
Near miss.
A narrow miss of a miss.
Of disaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with the 6 there, yeah, the Bible boom falls out of his hands, and one of your minions, let's say it's Saucers, catches it.
Saucers, let's go.
And as he starts to run out of the tent, we're gonna cut to Tristan. Tristan, you see that Saucers has the Bible, and things are going your way. What are you gonna trigger your spell?
Yep,
Let it go?
I'm now letting go of fog.
All right, the fog cloud
Yep.
poofs into existence. We're gonna cut to Silvervine. You just ran into a fog cloud. You can't see shit. What are you doing?
You're welcome, people.
You can hear the sound of Bumble in front of you somewhere, and like you can hear one of her minions being like, "I got it." You know, he seems really happy, which I'm not sure if that makes you happy or not, but the minion seems happy. And yeah, what are you doing, Silvervine?
Oh, but is it Bumble's fighting the guy though right now, right?
Well, we were just trying to get the
She
Bible.
She was. I mean, she still kind of is. I mean, they're in
I'm out of here.
fight range, but I'm sure that she will run through the fog cloud when she has the opportunity. But it's your opportunity first.
Can I like set up like a trap kind of?
What do you tell me what your intention is? What do you
I'm
want
like-
the outcome to be?
I want like Rico to make like a slime path, so like when the guy comes like running through, he gets like slowed down and stuck to the floor.
Okie dokie. So if Rico's gonna do that, he's gonna roll an action, right?
Yeah.
What action is he gonna roll?
I think it'd be like a trick.
Okay. Let's see it. He can't, he doesn't have stress, so this one is just gonna be plain old risky standard. For.
Hey!
Oh wow. Dude.
Oh
he's
my
been holding-
gosh.
He's been holding back on that slime. He hasn't slimed in like a week.
All right, guys. I secured the escape route.
Yes.
He just slimes all over the place. Bumble, you are running right in front of the slimy snail. And
Perfect.
right next to the snail, you notice, Silvervine running along with you. Silvervine kind of shrugs when you're like Sportimer. He's like, "Arr."
I just like point in like the direction he ran off. He was like, he was saying something about candy. I don't know what happened. We should probably go check on him.
So
There just
Tristan,
seems to be like a lot of people.
yeah. So Tristan and Sportimer and Bumble, you guys all, meet up together. You have the Bible.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's while that happens, your homecoming. Let's cut back to Sportimer. Sportimer, you are running towards one of the tents, which is swarmed by humans. You can smell the candy in the air, though.
All right.
It seems like even though candy's illegal, some of these humans had some.
Of course. There aren't all cops are bastards. So, well, yeah, I want to get some of that, obviously. Dude, I need to on like a medicine level get that.
You
So
really do. It seems very important right now.
Mortimer, Lord Mortimer very deserves candy. Else. So he will get the sweet. And I think it's just gonna be,
Here's what I'll say. I think at this point, if you go for this candy here, and you don't try to resist that urge, right? Like you will be captured, and you'll just have to play a different character until we can rescue Sportimer.
You're mute,
no
sweetie.
way to get the candy and get out.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I mean, getting the candy and getting out is at least in my mind, like what's happening here is we've got a whole bunch of humans. They're all like swarming their tents, like getting the candy, right? Like if you get up in there as a kobold, like eventually some of them are gonna realize what the fuck, there's a kobold here, and you're just gonna end up capturing.
Once they run out of candy, right?
Oh,
But because they're all feeling the same urge I am.
they are, and I mean, but they're not stupid, right? Like it doesn't completely rob them of their senses. Just like it doesn't completely rob
What
you
if
of your
I?
senses,
What if I?
right? So like
Hear me out,
Sportimer would know this is not safe for him,
What
right?
if I? Hear me out. What if I could narratively give you an attempt to get a piece of candy, just one singular piece from a distance with a good narrative attempt?
I mean, if you want to just get one piece of candy
like,
and then get the
Get
fuck
a
out,
little bit of candy.
it's definitely not gonna be easy. It's gonna be risky.
On my way over, I grabbed
It-
several wrenches.
It might even be desperate, but yeah, you can try to get a piece of
On
candy
my
and get
way
the fuck
over,
out
I
of there.
grabbed several wrenches. Understood? I mean several. And I get them together with several bolts and some other little bits and bobs and all tools, and I pull out my Tinker's kit and I break me a long extendo grabby arm. Yes. I'm going to use it to grab the candy from that little shit kid that was poking me with a stick.
Okay, it's gonna be desperate.
Yes, I would like to once again use my monster science to increase to.
Limited
already-
effect.
Oh, it's already desperate. It can't go any lower.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's-
Well, hold on. Is it a special ability you want to use?
Yeah.
Yeah,
gives me an
it still
extra
counts. You can still use it. It just doesn't. It's still desperate. It just doesn't
Okay.
get worse. Yeah.
All right. Well, I would like to go hard if I can. use my
Unless
ability.
you're okay with introducing the double desperate condition, which
Mhm.
means that I get to super punish you if
What if I'm telling
you
you?
fail.
I'm willing to. If I fail this roll, I might. I think I'm willing. to
I'm telling you,
try
if it's
something.
double desperate, you die if you get a partial fail. Like you just dead. It's double desperate, right? like-
Ooh, that's crazy.
That I mean, I feel like that's what double desperate should mean.
I think I'm trying to work out the percentages with math in my head. I don't know if that works out well.
I mean, it's a
It-
50% chance that you'll
Is
you'll die.
4
It's-
below?
It's 1 in 6 if you have one die, right? And then it's
I don't think the formula quite works.
and then it's no,
it
that's
also
exactly how
comes
it works.
from,
Yeah.
like, it goes from having to get like a 4 or 5 to having to get a.
Yeah, it's 1 in 6 if you have one dice.
It's easier to get a 4 to 6 with 3 dice than it is to get only a 6.
What? You what I'm saying is you need a 6 not to die. If you take a double desperate.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't want to do a double desperate,
Doing
that's
that-
cool. We don't have to. It can just be a plain old desperate, and that means if you fail, then it might be fatal, or you might take bad
I think I'm
fatal
willing
damage.
to play a
But
different character for a session if I have to.
yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
If I have to do that, I think I'm willing to go there. I don't know if losing
Okay.
him forever is on the table. Like,
Well, yeah. And, I mean, you never fully die, right? Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I will play a different guy next session if it fails. If that's what it takes, I'll do that.
okay. All right. If you're gonna take it, then
It will increase
there it
the
is.
attack, and it also gives me an extra dice because of my ability. But it also means I can't resist.
Cannot resist. Yeah.
So it means, yeah, what happens, what happens. Does anyone have a devil's bargain or anything for this?
Well, you can't resist it. Somebody give him an extra die.
I'm just trying to think of a good one. I don't have a good one for this one.
I got confused where we're at. Sorry.
Pretty much, Lord Mortimer is going to.
Probably go play a different character next session.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's worth a go.
What? So, what are you trying to get?
He
I'm
has
trying
to
to.
get
Like,
candy.
I have to get candy. I have to get the candy. It's.
He's
Yeah,
compelled. Like he has a
Okay.
compulsion right now.
I have completely compelled by the story by the narrative to get this candy. I didn't resist the thing like back at the beginning, right?
okay, right.
I don't know if I agree with the fact that I could just like get out of that. I already made my decision back then. I'm writing out the consequence.
I feel like something with the devil's bargain means that it's like really crappy candy because it was something hidden, so it's like black licorice. It's not even like the good.
Don't fuck me with that, really.
I
Alright,
mean, black licorice is delicious candy. I don't know.
No, that is
What is
like
wrong with you people?
you're looking for fruity. You're looking for sweet, and it's black
like-
licorice.
I like black licorice.
See,
Ew.
dance with me.
I'm just saying, like, you do all this work and then you're disappointed with what you got. Like, you were looking for fruity and fun and sweet, and you got black licorice.
Yeah, but did
The
kid like it
great-
still?
The great kind. For me, it would be like you're saying, oh, you know, you go,
Kidding like kids still.
you go for candy and you end up with fucking, candy corn. Fuck that shit.
Fine, it's candy corn.
I hold on. I got another one for you.
Okay.
Here's a serious devil's bargain. If you take this devil's bargain, you will be invaded by the Knights of the.
Oh shit.
Damn. Oh man, that's really selfish. I don't know if that seems like
Do it.
Mm.
Well, I'm candy.
So you're saying the next session where we start with an invasion,
You're getting invaded, yeah.
in addition to anything other negative, right?
I mean, that would be the devil's bargain. You're getting invaded next session. If you fail, then well, you fail, and
Will we get a downtime?
and you lose your
before-
character. So
Dungeon before that happens, or
we'll get a downtime tonight if you're willing to stay. I know it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally the last roll of the score, though. So once we decide this one, the score's over. We'll go to downtime.
okay. Are you guys okay with that?
I'm
Keep in mind,
fine.
if you
I'm fine.
get it-
Go for it. Go.
Go big
Do
or
it.
go home.
Fuck yeah. I got a crit.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
What do I really get?
Yes.
So, well, you get invaded next time, whether you like it or not.
What do
but
I really get with this grabber?
but with this crit, you're able to steal back a couple of the lozenges that had fallen from your pocket. You still have some of this candy back,
Oh,
right?
sweet.
Yeah. I mean, you're deeply tempted to eat it right now, but you know, with your crit, I think you have a little self-control.
Hey, sweet guys, we can use these again.
And you're able to get away. You meet up with everyone else, and you guys run away with the Bible.
Yes.
Yes, bitches.
Let's go to downtime.
Hell yeah.
I mean, considering that we took on a Templar, I'm pretty impressed. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
I mean, you
And no
didn't,
one died,
you didn't defeat him,
but we took him on him.
But-
None of us
but yeah,
died.
Come to our house.
but you fought him.
Next time it's on our turf.
Yeah,
That's right.
I mean, it's not like he's coming. Oh wait, it is like he's coming.
It's almost like we were set up. I mean, what?
What?
Guys, we get a downtime to build our dungeon, right? So we
I'm
get
putting some tricks.
we could get this all fucking set up.
All right, let's do the downtime.
Okay.
We could capture a Templar and then we could use our mind. We could like convert him and then use him as to infiltrate. The possibilities are endless.
I think we just, leave the book out in the open for him.
Oh, you know what? Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We need to do blowback. Okay. How well
I
did
feel
you-
like them coming to us is the blowback. I just wanted to say that.
so hold on, blowback here. Yeah, and that can be part of it, but that was a dark bargain, so
That's fine.
not exactly.
Need
So
more.
blowback. Depending on how well you stuck to the raid plan, right? We roll a number of die. Did it go perfectly? Did it go slightly off the rails?
Yeah.
Did it go
It went slightly off.
completely off the rails?
It
Just
went
slightly.
slightly.
Just slightly.
Okay, roll me 2d, 2d6.
I'm not feeling lucky.
This is Ben. He brought the raid upon us. So
Okay.
Five.
a 5.
Could be worse.
Okay. Type of blowback.
Where's 5 bad?
5 is faction/sandbox. Your raid spurs a faction, either one you hit or another you're affected by it in some way, into an action. This starts a new clock. Okay, so I'll tell you what, the Brady Bunch didn't get their, you interrupted the mission. So we're gonna start a clock.
damn it. Fuck you guys.
Fuck the Brady
They
Bunch.
want candy.
You know,
They can have it.
do you guys ever, or have you ever watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So there's an episode where Meatwad starts singing "I Want Candy," and it's a rap, and so like Carl goes insane because of all that rap. So he goes and just buys candy. So this whole session, every time Ben, you've been saying that, it just makes me think of that episode over and over again.
So yeah, the Brady Bunch is going to vote for. It's gonna vote to ban candy because you know that's what happens.
No!
Wow.
This is opposite what we wanted.
This is the opposite of what we wanted!
Ooh.
And since oh, hold on, let's see. Back roll. You rolled a 5. That's 1 tick on the when that clock fills up, the Brady Bunch will ban candy because
No!
candy.
That'll piss off our friends.
All right, blowback is done. Let's go to downtime. So we count the loot. Oh, and also recovery. So everybody heals any stress or harms that you took.
Does that apply to our minions?
It does.
Oh, we didn't get any loot from that, right?
You always get loot, right? Because you just assume to be like stealing shit from everywhere
yeah.
you go.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
However, it wasn't a crazy thing, so I think everybody just gets standard 2 loot. Did anyone? I think actually, wasn't it you, Ben? You specifically went for loot during.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. So you get 1 additional, so you can roll 3. So let's start with you, Ben. So give me the loot roll, 3d6.
6.
Nice. You pull a mundane or valuable item from the pile that you guys are, emptying onto the floor of your sanctum.
Okay.
So, or you can take 2 gold.
Can I, since I'm not in a creative state right now, can I take an item, and if I can't think of an item by the next time, it becomes 2 gold at the beginning of the session?
Sure, that's fine. Just make sure you take note because I am not gonna.
Yeah, no, I just got this. I'm just basically starting the next session.
But yeah, you get 2 gold or an item.
Sweet.
Okay, let's go to Rachel. You get 1d6 for your loot roll.
Woohoo! All right. 1 is the loneliest. I got a 1.
It is. You enjoy your revelry. You can gain a dark heart, or give morale to your minion pack. If you have nowhere to spend this, then you have to overdo it. So, if you have a free dark heart, you can take that, or you can give morale, which is basically like a dark heart to your minions.
What did Dark Hearts do?
They give you, it's like a free push.
Pretty much, you could
Oh.
use a
You can
dark
spend
card.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can spend the heart to get an extra die.
Yes, I will take that Dark Heart. Took it.
Nice.
You just have to keep
let's-
remembering to use them.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, if you fill up, then you start getting punished. So,
Yeah.
So gotta use it.
Yeah.
Use it or lose it.
Yes.
well, use it or get punished.
That's what I mean.
Because I totally
Yeah.
just forgot to use my. Because I had 2.
Wait, why did
Yeah.
she only
So
get
hope you don't roll a 1.
Yep.
Let's go to Danny. Danny, you're,
Why did she only roll 1d6?
because she got a sorry, she just got the standard loot roll. Oh, sorry, you're right. It should have been 2d6. Oh,
Because
you're right.
she
You're right.
stole
You're right.
the bibble.
Yeah, well, she got the bibble, but the bibble is more the goal. It should have been 2, not 1. You can
Okay.
roll 1 more d6 if you like. And
Okay.
what?
And a 1.
A 1. Okay, so it didn't matter.
Failure.
Token. I can't.
Thanks for trying.
God wants you to have that.
Okay,
You
so
enjoy that dark heart.
yeah, there you go, Danny.
Hey.
Oh, bam! That's a full success. You can get a magic item pulled out of the loot, or two gold.
I'll take 2 gold.
Right on. Moving on, we'll go to Tristan. You got 2 as well.
A 3.
Okay, with the 3, you enjoy your revelry. Gain a dark heart, or give morale to your minions.
I give morale to my minions, and then
Better
I whip
because
them.
you don't have
know.
anything else. Yeah.
I go whip them. That's how they get their revelry.
All right. If you're full on all of that, then you'll overdo it. So you remember to spend them dark hearts. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Right? Danny, John. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So now we go to, actually, before we get too deep, let's do the XP. So we'll start with you, Sportimer.
Okay. We made progress on our master plan this time around, so that's an XP.
Okay.
I acted like a monster, I'd say, very much so. I didn't jump at anyone's scene. I don't think. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I did it. But I do think I acted like a monster, like a wild, fucking crazy monster, several times. And I also think I should get one for using my gear, because I did the thing with the atomizer. So I think 3.
Atomizer, yes. Acting like a monster is like being especially like monstrous. I'm not
Okay.
sure you made it quite that far. I mean, we're all monsters by default, so
Fair
right.
enough.
Like, it's got to be something where it's like, whoa, you know, to get the XP. But yeah, 2. Okay. Let's go to Silvervine.
So we made progress in the master plan.
Yep.
That's 1. Does using the minion count for experience? Is there you used your gear supply for your ways?
Gear and supply are kind of technical terms. Gear is your magical items that you have, and supply is your mundane items you have.
Oh, I don't have anything under mundane.
Yeah. They that's because you can just kind of make it up as you need.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you're like, I need a crowbar. Well, no, you have a crowbar.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Then just the 1 experience is all.
Right on. Let's go to Rachel then. It's like you're already calculating.
Yeah, I definitely used both my whip and my large pair of pliers that are straight up in my special gear.
Yeah, unfortunately, you only get 1 for right. So for
And
each pip, yeah.
I literally stole the Bible, making progress in the master plan.
I would say you made progress on the master plan by default, and I mean when you busted up into the tent, is that acting like a monster? What do you guys think?
Rawr.
I would say no.
Okay. Alright, fine. Can I have my 2 pips then? Keep it going.
2 for sure.
Alright.
Let's go to wait, there's only 1 person left.
Yep.
Let's go to Jack.
So I only advanced the master plan rather. So I looked at this and I realized I need to be more aggressive, but then it's like that's
Yeah, but you literally picked a god that
yeah, I
makes
didn't
that
realize
really
that.
difficult.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after, and I'm like, okay, well, you know,
Dude,
it's gonna be like this. No, it's gonna be like this. Sometimes I will go in there because you know I'm a zealot and I have to be cruel. And if you know my god punishes me for doing that, then so fucking be it. That's what's gonna have to happen.
You know, yeah, I think, I mean, I think the god you picked is like specifically
The
meant to
antithesis.
punish. Yeah, it's meant to be hard. So.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just.
If
I'm
you
just
would
fucking
like
with you.
to maybe switch a character, or like you can do that at any time. Like you can just make this guy kind of walk over and do something else, right? If you want to try something different.
I might.
Yeah.
I might just look at building another character just to try it out. I do like the zealot because of the fact of he's going to be our torturer.
I mean, for sure, and I think it's super interesting, but at the same time, I can see why it's kind of really hard because you're like, I'd like to go help you guys, but I can't because that would be bold and I would be putting myself in danger.
My God
will
says
hate me.
no.
Yes, yeah.
And at the same time, it's like, but I really need to help the party. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the pamphlet or PDF rather tonight and tomorrow.
For sure, if you want to make somebody new, that's totally cool.
Yep.
Okay, so now we come to downtime. So everybody gets one downtime action. So the big things are upgrading your minions, recruiting new minions, torturing people.
Make a trap.
Yeah, you can build a new trap. Let's go back to the dungeon.
Huzzah! Dungeon!
Oh my god, guys, we gotta get this bitch ready for the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I would say, just as the GM, it would be awesome if you built more now so that I can draw it in between.
Yep,
instead
yep.
of waiting until next session and building stuff.
Can we all agree to use our action to build another thing?
Yeah.
I have another thing. Can we use our money to build things?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me.
Well,
check.
I think you can build like tier 1s is what it was. Because you're spending gold to do that.
Also, can I use my gold to hire a minion?
Yes.
How does that work? Is it just
You can also use your downtime to hire it. I mean, no.
We're in the forge.
Can you use gold to build? That is a good question. Off the top of the rules, no. You build with downtime actions.
Okay. But I thought you could spend gold to acquire a secondary
You can,
downtime.
but
Yeah.
but
You can pay gold to get a minion, a downtime action.
Yeah, okay.
Get minions to
you
join.
know what? You could, yeah, sure. You can spend gold for building too. Why not? Doesn't hurt.
I'm down for just doing it for the minion if that's what the book says.
Well, so downtime action is like okay, so you can do any downtime action with your downtime action, right? Or you can spend a gold to do any downtime action. So you can build, you can recruit,
Okay, so I'd like
right?
to.
All of those are interchangeable with gold or downtime.
Well, I'd like to use my downtime action to build, and I'd like to use a gold to summon the minion.
That works. So what do you want to build? Go ahead and draw that in there.
I will think about that. How do I do the minion? I just roll a d6 and then.
Dude, not think about it. Draw it right now.
Well, I have no clue what I want to do.
So, Garrett.
Might know what they want.
I will be right back. I got to take a quick tinkle. But,
Well, I just wanted to start at
if
tier
you guys
3.
want to build some stuff, yeah, if you want to start at tier 3, it's an 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Just tell me which one you want to start. And what's it? If you want to build stuff, like it would be awesome if you built it right now, because then I can draw it in and it'll be sweet, next week. But if you can't decide, then that's also okay. It'll just be janky as fuck next week.
I kind of want to start a tier 3 one as well. So like.
Well, could we? I'll help with one of your
Yeah,
tier
you-
3s.
You can help each other with that stuff.
So so
Robot lab.
all right.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You guys talk
Sounds
about it.
good, Garrett.
I
Yeah.
was thinking a factory is what I wanted to start. Your imps
Yes, same.
relentlessly sweat away in the factory. Each downtime, they can either produce a single tier 1 contraption or tick a contraption clock twice. And it needs a factory casing, it needs a metal casing. So that's all we have to go get. But that's what I was thinking is get that so that we can just start churning out.
You can't go get it. I mean, they're literally going to be here next time.
I understand, but this is for progressing the forge itself.
Okay,
And-
so we'll start that. We can't. We have to go out onto a raid to get the item anyway. So we use one downtime to plan where that goes, and it's still a room in the dungeon. It's just not
Yeah.
complete, right?
Right. It won't be completed until we have that
So
item.
put that on the map. So where we want to put that.
Right. I was thinking like right next to this.
I think that's a great idea, next to the hole where the materials will be coming out of.
Yeah. I guess Garrett needs to tell me how big it can be, but if it's a 4, how big is this? Yeah, this is a 4x4.
Where?
Right there where the red is.
I'm counting 5.
That's
That's
five.
5.
1, 2,
That's 5.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is also 5. Like here's the mine shaft.
Oh, is it the same size as the mine shaft?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
If I move this on top of it, it should cover the mine shaft.
I understand, but you said it was 4x4, so
Yeah. I was wrong.
okay.
Whatever. It's cool.
Text.
This is dope. So that's perfect. Awesome. So I will also help with that once we get the item we need. I'll put down some action with that. It's good to get that on the map.
I'm back.
Okay. So we figured out our first one. He's starting a project for the forge.
Forge. Okay.
It's a T3 room.
Or sorry, factory.
Oh yeah, you're right. Factory. We're in a forge.
Where do you find the list of those? I'm sorry, I did not.
so-
What page?
If you open up the Shrouded Citadel under the journal,
No, I only have the Wicked Ones 1.4. So is it not
in
there?
the game,
It is in there.
it is in there, but
It's
I'm saying
also
like,
in the game. Yeah.
this is where I'm trying to get it just faster to you. In the Roll20, if you click Journal and click Shrouded Citadel, on the right-hand side of that character sheet are all the tier 3s.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you want to look in the rule book, because there's a lot more like explanation
Thank
in
you.
the rule book.
Yeah.
It's 178.
178. Thank you. And what are you building?
A factory.
A tier 3 room.
Right,
Oh,
I was just trying
A
to.
factory room, yeah.
Yeah.
Your imps relentlessly sweat away in the factory. Each downtime, you can either produce a single tier 1 contraption or tick a contraption clock twice.
Mhm. I just wanted them to start fucking working instead of being bitches. I mean, what?
I mean, are you sure you want contraptions though? It feels like you end up with a whole bunch of items you rarely use, right?
I
you-
actually get a lot of bonuses for contraptions as a teamer.
Uh,
I don't know. That's why I'm down with it. I don't care why anyone else is down with it. Because
Well,
I think it's a great idea.
I mean, contraptions make great gifts. I like to, they're gifts.
Here's what I'm thinking, Garrett. If I'm switching characters, I haven't picked anything else. I was like, I'm just gonna get a project started for another team member.
and no, and it makes sense. The only reason I was questioning the factory is because to me it doesn't. I mean, just having one contraption, right? Each downtime, you can just produce a tier 1 contraption. So like they're okay. They're not. There's nothing super special, right? And you just end up with like a bunch of them, right? Like to me, something that is kind of similar but like more powerful would be the workshop, right? It gives you a +1 dice when you're crafting or building things, like your fucking tier 3 rooms, you know.
So
or-
it could make our building other rooms easier. Is that-
yeah.
Okay.
That
Fine.
makes
So we
sense.
use that building and then we build the factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
workshop.
question: to build the workshop, do we need something from outside, or if we all?
Yes.
Everything every tier 3 room, it'll take a 8 tick clock to build it, right?
But on
and
top
then
of that,
once that clock is complete, then you might need something, and you can see every one of those specials says like, so for example, a workshop might need crafting tools, leather aprons, or barrels of nails. Or if you were building the factory might need metal casing for the boiler,
Okay, so where's the
piles of
workshop?
coal or raw iron. Everything needs something when you're done with the clock before it's active.
We gotta keep-
gotcha.
What were you gonna say, Ben? Sorry.
Oh, what's next?
Well, whose downtime action was it to
That,
start that? That was
that's
Tristan.
mine, and then I'm wanting
Okay.
to spend a gold to actually roll dice to tick it up.
So you want to add? Okay, hold on. Let me create the clock.
Yeah.
It's an 8 o'clock.
So, while that's being built, does it still count as like a room, but like just unfinished? Like, will it be attached still?
It's a room. It's just unfinished. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
can still walk into it and be like, "What the fuck?"
At the moment, it's just kind of an empty shell. So.
Yeah, they're like, what the
So I
fuck is
still
this
put a
shit?
trap in the room.
No. Too much like ongoing work. So this is a workshop you want to do?
Yeah. You convinced me. I saw the errors of my ways.
Okay. So you use your downtime action to start it, and then you're going to spend a gold to work on it.
Yep. So how many dice, or is it just one die?
It's your tinker. Or wait, do you have tinker?
I do not have Tinker, so
You probably don't. Probably no one has tinker.
I
except for our Tinkerer.
Oh well, yeah, no, it's tinker. Yeah, so tinker away. So yeah, if you have no dice, then you just roll 0 dice.
Well, good luck. A 3.
Yeah. Okay. That's 1, 2.
Okay, that's fine. We tried,
Okay, I
boys.
understand my role in the team.
Yes.
For future reference, if anyone wants me to use an action, wants to pay me to use my action for their thing, I can do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I was,
So that was Tristan's downtime.
Yep.
Everybody else has downtime too, right? So
Mhm.
let's go to Danny. Danny, what are you doing?
I'm gonna build an alarm system.
Hey, good idea. Where are you gonna put it?
Like where do I put the trigger point?
Yeah. I mean, it's basically you can build like, I mean, it's like a trap or a trick. It has to be somewhere and it has to have a trigger that sets it
Yeah.
off.
Okay, I want to put like the like right here, like in the middle, like when they're halfway through this room.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
What if they go around that though?
No, it's like a tripwire, you know.
Shouldn't it be like when they enter the room, like that way they can't like accidentally go around it?
So what
That's
triggers
fine,
it?
too.
Like what do they do to trigger that when they encounter this trap?
It's like a tripwire, like their foot just gets caught on it and like just sets off like a complicated series of strings and you're out of nowhere.
And the final effect is what?
Through a Goldberg machine.
Yep, basically. I guess it would be to like alert us to like where the enemies are. That way people that aren't in the room can also be like, hey.
Okay, so it's not perfect. It's not going to alert everyone, but it'll alert people that are in a room or an adjacent room or a adjacent room. So 2 rooms away.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. That reaches down past the lake, right? Yeah. The bridge.
But okay, so alarm trick. It's a tripwire trigger, and when they trigger it, it will alert minions. Okay, swizzle manizzle. Let's go to Holly. Rachel, what are you doing? 1 downtime action.
One downtime action. I
Build
would like to build
other
a.
stuff. You could start a. You
Oh,
could help
can you
build
hear
a
me?
Yeah. I'm
Sorry,
just
sorry.
offering,
No,
offering
okay.
the options. Like you want to think
Uh,
about it.
I've thought about it. I want to build a trap in the secret hallway between the uh, before you get to Santa's workshop minion lair where Flash and Saucers is. Okay.
Okay.
And I'd like a trap in there, and that trap will be a Jack in the Box that when you open it, when you like ding 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 ding, and when it comes up, instead of it just being a Jack in the Box, it's like a whole bunch of nails that spit at your face. So
Okay. So it's gonna shoot nail.
yes, but they're gonna be very
what's-
intrigued by this little item.
What's the trigger? Like what do they do to trigger the trap?
It's a Jack in the Box, the box, and you twist it because you're in this like secret hallway, but then there's this box that's like,
Sure. So do they have to touch it to trigger it? Like
Yes.
what triggers it?
yes, they have to touch it and they have to actually turn the little handle on the side.
Okay.
But- I feel that they will be intrigued by this Jack in the Box.
Okay. And then if they do trigger it, it'll shoot nails in their face. Excellent.
Yes. Yes.
I just put it right there. If you want it somewhere.
Nope, that's exactly where I want it.
Okay.
Yep.
And finally, wait, not finally. Is it finally? I'm losing track.
Yes,
of everybody.
it is Danny.
Yeah,
Or-
Danny. You have a downtime action.
I built the alarm system.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
so you
Sorry,
built the alarm
Ben.
system.
Sorry, it's
It's
Ben.
been.
Yeah, it's me.
All right.
Okay. I've tried to bring up this page on the book to see the thing because I had an idea, but I forgot what it's called. There's a little thing that you can build that buffs. That's like kind of like it's more for lore, or like fluff, and it buffs all the minions for the next thing. What's it called? It's like a level 1 building. What page are the buildings on? Here, I found it. 190.
Yeah,
197?
You're close. 90
Called
something.
a minor built only to please your minions to get the dungeon atmosphere.
Wait, sorry. Say again, but slower.
Okay, you build one. I build this, and it gives it's like a fluff building that and it gives +1 dice on your next calamity. Oh, okay. It gives all minions morale, and you get 1 dice on your.
Okay. So it makes your dungeon atmosphere better, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. It's like a decoration room.
I like to
Yeah.
use this dead space by the entrance to put a receptionist in there.
Oh, nice. Okay, draw it in for me.
So like, like in there. I don't know how big it has to be, but like in this area, I like to put a little a receptionist in this area for the dungeon
Okie dokie.
behind some glass.
And what's just mechanically what's it called?
Oh, it's a minor room. It gives us +1 dice to our next calamity roll, and it increases the morale of our dungeoneers or our minions. Sorry.
Got it. Okay.
So it's just buffing the minions a little bit and filling in space, adding fluff to our base. I'd like to spend a coin. Can I please buy a minion? Can I get a second minion? Is that allowed?
So no, you
Can I
have one
upgrade
minion.
More like
You
I
can upgrade your minions. Yes.
But can I upgrade like the effectiveness of the minion?
So there's a lot of really cool upgrades to your minions.
So like the number of minions, like can I upgrade that? Because that seems to have an effect on how effective the minion is.
It does have an effect on how effective the minions are. Whenever you rehire the minions, you should be re-rolling how many you have, right?
I haven't lost.
You've never lost them, so it's still just 1.
Oh, then I should reroll, Garrett.
Yeah, if you're spending gold to buy minions, then re-roll
Yeah.
to see how many
So,
you get.
what do I roll for that?
It's
Sorry.
not worth upgrading your minions until this one dies, and then I get. Well, this one's expendable, so like it's not-
If you have expendable, then doesn't that give you an additional?
Actually, you can't
Bonus.
upgrade. You can't upgrade your minions more if they're expendable. I think you can't take any other upgrades. So
Right, but they just show up again. You don't
yeah.
have to,
So I sorry. So I guess this is the only minion I ever get.
I mean, you can always tell them to go away and hire new ones,
Is that
right?
how that works? Like how does this work?
I'm pretty sure you can just tell. Like, it's not like once
I risk-
it's not like a trap upgrade. Once you take it, you can't get rid of your minions, right? Like, that would make sense. Expendable. Your minions don't need to be re-recruited with gold or a downtime action when destroyed. There's always more, replenishing on recovery. And they keep this upgrade when they come back. Once they have this upgrade, they cannot have any other upgrades. Right? So, so if you take expendable, it'll cost you gold to take it. Then like it kind of locks them into where they are now. And
If
if
they
you want
have other
different
upgrades
minions,
before
then
you
you would
get
have to just
expendable?
hire different minions, and you would have different ones. Like, does that make sense? Right?
So what I'm hearing is everyone gets one minion.
Yeah, everybody gets basically one minion, like whether they have a number of them or not, right?
You
It's
can't get if you roll.
they're
through
still
the
treated
minions,
as one character, right?
yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
just some minions are just they're just explicitly better.
And it's not even all that explicitly better.
You
They
gotta-
they just get some slightly better effect in certain situations if you have more minions, right?
You want to get more.
And that's really just to make it interesting when you roll for minions.
Got it. Grasping it. I'm grasping the situation. All right. So you said we could use points to build things.
Gold
Gold?
can be used to build things. Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Can I build a tunnel? From the use gold to build a tunnel from the reception to this.
You sure can. Yep.
Actually, I've decided to. Are we allowed to like if we say later wanted to build a room like in this area? Could we like build over? Or I'll delete that. Could we? Build
Yeah. I mean,
like a
for
path?
sure. Yeah. I mean, if there's a hallway there and you want to put a room, in
Like say
between
later
it,
we want
for
to put
sure.
a
Yeah.
hero stand in the hallway. Could we do that?
Yeah. I mean, building the hallway, like that's the longest hallway you can build basically, with one downtime action. But yeah, building the hallway is all you can do now. But later, if you wanted to put rooms in between, that's cool too.
Sweet. Can I spend another coin and put a trap in there? Hallway.
I mean, for 2 coins in a downtime action, you sure can.
Okay. Then let's do a saw blade trap. There's a slit in here.
Okay. Where at do you want to put it?
How? Oh wait. So how does this work? It comes out of the ground and in space.
It's really up to you. You tell me what kind of trap it is, and then you tell me how it triggers.
Oh man, it's getting kind of brutal.
So if it's like a saw blade trap, then like is it they step on the particular tile? Is it they trip over a tripwire? Like what's the trigger that makes this saw blades shoot out? Or if it's not a saw blade trap, what is it?
Here they are. You gotta like. Oh, you know what? This is for Danny. We're putting a boulder in this. Step on it. You step on a tile, like on the wrong tile, and it causes a boulder to spawn and roll down the hallway at you.
Yeah. Hey, what direction does it roll towards
Okay,
you?
let's say
from?
I'm all fucked up with my tabs and shit. Alright, I found the game. Okay, so here's my idea. You like get to like. Okay, you get to like right here, and it makes a boulder fall from up here, rolling this way.
Excellent.
And yeah, all right, cool. I am that's awesome. I'll let you.
Yeah, drive them towards your sanctum. Why not? I mean,
I
Perfect.
imagine that the way the trap works, that if the boulder can come from nowhere, I'm sure it can like have something to catch it. I don't know. Notice how the boulder always stops in the movie.
God almighty, you guys have made the dungeon a lot bigger. I don't know how I'm gonna animate all this, but I'll make it work. And that is that. Thanks for coming.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
having
next
us.
week.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun, guys. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Fantastic. Good night.
Night.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I gotta draw this.
Good
Bye.
luck, Garrett. I'll keep that in the recording for you.
Well, thank you. Thanks. Thanks for that.